Who cares about sleep? Oh my. Oh my. What is this? It's him! The frog! What is going on, dude? Froggers? Largo? That's a very froggy name. A melee support disabler durable. Alright. We'll start here, I guess. We'll read up on Largo. Encore. Buffs that Largo applies to himself or his team have extended duration. Bonus duration 10% per 1, plus 1% per level up. That sounds great! Holy shit! That sounds amazing. I assume that he's gonna have some buffs as well, but I mean, just buying buff items. So, yeah. 11, yeah, I mean, that's amazing. 10% and then scaling. Catchy Lick. Largo licks the targeted unit with his tongue, pulling it back a short distance, applying a basic dispel, and dealing damage if it's an enemy. Oh, it's targeted on allies and enemies. Dispelling an effect from a target grants Largo temporary health regen. So he gets temporary. He applies a basic dispel, no matter if it's ally or enemy, and then deals damage if it's an enemy, and he gets HP regen if he dispels. Damage 85 to 340, so quite a lot. Pull distance 210 to 300, so not crazy. Ally pull distance is 375 always though, so a little bit higher. Bonus health regen is 4 to 10, so definitely not the craziest HP regen, but the duration is 10 seconds, which is pretty decent. And then the cooldown is 13 to 7, mana cost 80 to 95, 700 range. Okay. I mean, it sounds like a very good utility ability, sort of like a Rubik telekinesis kind of thing, but much lower cooldown, obviously, so you can kind of do it all the time. But at the same time, you can use it on allies or enemies, even if you don't have Shard. That's very useful. Yeah, long cast range as well. 700 on all levels. Sounds really, really good, honestly. Frog Stomp. Ability point target. Largo tosses froglings to an area. They stomp the ground every 1 second, dealing damage and mini-stunning. So kind of like an avalanche or what? Enemies in the area have reduced movement speed. Damage per stomp is 35 to 65 per stomp. Number of frogs is 4 to 7. Slow is 12 to 30%. 350 radius. Cooldown. Wow, pretty long range on this. We're gonna demo all this, by the way, the moment we see it. Yeah, what's up, Necrius? What's up, man? Seems pretty good as well. So you can pull and then you can stun people. I mean, that's very useful. Croak of Genius. Largo strums attuned to a friendly hero. The hero's items and abilities have reduced mana cost and percentage of their damage reverberate over the following 5 seconds. When an affected hero spends mana, the remaining buff duration is reduced by 0.5 seconds. Oh. I was gonna say it sounds broken with Storm, but maybe not, because Storm spends his mana a lot of times, which reduces the duration of this. But, I mean, it might still be very, very good. The buff duration is up to 30. What the fuck? Jesus. Okay. Okay, maybe it is really good with Storm. Jesus, the duration is pretty high. 25 cooldown and 55 mana cost, 800 range. That's so cheap. And the value point on level 1 is decent. Yeah, it's really good, actually. 1 point in this is pretty sick. 441 looks pretty good so far. You could max this as well, but 25 mana is nothing, and it does last for 12 seconds and giving a 30% damage reverb. This is a fantastic value point. Okay. Amphibian Rhapsody. Let's see the ulti. Largo gets ready to groove. He is disarmed and his ability bar switches to 3 song abilities, each with different effects. He's straight up a bard, dude. Songs are only effective if strummed on the beat. No way! Every time he strums successfully. It's a guitar hero? We had a... So Kess was the fighter hero from a fighting game. And now we get the guitar hero? Oh boy. It's Rock Band coming in here. Every time he struggles successfully, he gains stack of groovin. Oh my god. Each stack gives him bonus armor and reduces the mana cost of every song. But he loses a stack if he misses a beat. Stacks linger a short duration when Largo's song ends. Bullbelly Blitz increases nearby allies spell amp by 8 to 16 and grants their attacks additional 20 to 30% magic damage. Hot Feet Hustle, movement speed, and slow resistance. Almost complete slow resistance there, 90%. And Island Elixir is a very strong heal that he can do if he does the Island Elixir. Looks sick. Okay, so radius 750, beat interval 1, max stacks 5. How long does he play this thing? I don't see a total duration for it. Max stacks, is it 5 beats? So it's 5 songs? Max stacks is 5, so I assume it's 5 songs. Yeah, we're gonna demo it. Armor per stack 2, 3, 4. Song mana cost reduction per stack 1, 1.52. Wow, armor per stack? Wow, a lot of armor. So he gets more and more armor when he's playing. Toggle to get the thing. Alright, we're gonna head in and demo him straight away. Actually, let's look at the talent tree first. He has Catchy Lick health regen, massive 2.5 increase. Okay. Frog Stomp damage for a bit of burst. Catchy Lick cast range and pull distance. Sounds great. Croak of Genius max health DPS. Catchy Lick damage. Groovin armor aura. So was the armor an aura on the groove from Amphibian? Because it says gives him bonus armor, but is it for allies too? It said bonus armor aura. I thought it was just him, but maybe it's for allies too. Yeah, tooltip makes me think that it's for him. Wow. Alright. Anyway, let's head in. Oh, did he have a talent to make it shared for others? Oh, 50% grooving armor aura. Ah, I see. Okay, so it makes it for everyone. Oh, the demo is a little bit overhauled.
Yeah, sure.
Demo with friends. Add players by selecting invite to demo mode. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. They made it so you can demo together. And then global settings, experience gain, all vision. Okay. You can save game states here. You can swap team.
Nah, yeah.
Kind of cool. Alright.
We didn't always live on the island. Our ancestors lived in the most beautiful...
It's real? It is real. The patch is here. Alright. Let's just click some buttons. Can I... Okay, we maxed out.
It's a tongue twister. At least it tastes a lot better than you look. Little feet, keep a big beat, yeah? All good. I can strum as we strum.
I see. Number of stomps. Okay, so it's always gonna stomp at the fixed interval.
Slow
it doesn't change. Okay, fair.
Even the ground's a musical instrument. Good day for Meander.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't look at what was the shard again? Aghanims and shard, I didn't read them. Largo can play 2 songs per beat by strumming both at the same time. On beat, when he strums 2 songs, Largo deals 50 plus 10, 15, 20 magic damage per grooving stack to nearby enemies. What in the world? And then Encore, whenever applies unit target buff to a friendly hero, he also... Oh my... What? That shard is crazy, dude. What? The actual Solar Crest god. That's so good. So any buff you put on an ally, you put it on yourself as well with this? Unit targeted buffs. Yeah, that sounds so value. Yeah, I mean, that should mean that if we have Solar Crest with Shard, like if we do this, he just gets it, right? But if we have Shard, and we refresh, wait for this to disappear. If we now press it, we should both get it. Yeah, also, let's try Lincoln's and Lotus. I assume all of these are gonna work. Yo! Yo! Okay, Frog. Okay. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Oh my god, he's so good with these items. Yeah, that's
I'll
a
play
super
myself
strong
up.
shard. If he targets himself, the buff is also applied to nearest ally within the cast range of the target ability. Oh, so you don't even need to think. It just automatically. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just,
Every step
okay.
is a note in the song of your life.
I don't think it works for stick, because it's not a buff. So I don't think you're gonna give, like, magic stick. Then again, Holy Locket is a targeted ability, so maybe
Wanna
a
come with?
Holy Locket myself. No, I don't think he gets it.
All good.
Was worth trying, but like, yeah, let's have an enemy here.
I'm under
Smack.
attack.
He's auto attack. Yo, give me some rapiers.
Hey, stop
Bam.
it, Drongo. We'll go with
Wow,
the flow.
what a
Why
glorious
ask
auto attack. So now if I
why?
use Holy Locket on him, yeah, I don't heal. So Holy Locket does not work.
No worries.
Vessel would work. Maybe. Vessel is one of those weird things that doesn't always work,
Sure,
right?
flex it.
How turn is coded. It does work. It does work.
Oh, you bet.
Okay. So that works. Yeah, and the Croak of Genius was just a buff,
That should
which
cheer you
obviously
up.
we get for ourselves as well if we have the
I'll
shard.
up to it.
And let's just try the ulti. Well, what's the
One
ulti?
and two and
Oh,
yeah, let this one in.
oh, I see. Dude, that's some silly stuff. So what if we have Ags? Is this just
I reckon.
This just toggleable?
Can you hear me
Oi?
in the back?
Oh, you
When everyone's crying.
I'm inviting you.
Smile.
Wait. How do I invite? Demo with friends? Yes. You should be able to join it. Wait, all friends. There you go. You should be able to join me.
That's the healing power of music.
So he can just run around and do his aura stuff non-stop and then he toggles out of it. Oh my god. This is actually... I mean, I will say this. Hero sounds like he has crazy skill cap. Oh my god, Sandra in my demo mode? Come here.
Happy to help. You couldn't hold my candles, could you?
Here you go.
Yeah, sure. Oh, choice spot. I can tell. Drummer. Follow my lead.
Follow my lead.
Music gives new life.
What the fuck?
It's gonna be a big come on, everybody. Hey, you know what? Not time to strum and stroll. Oh, you know what? I like that one heaps. Oh, an instant classic. Killing spree.
You don't want to look at this, by the way. You just want to think about the rhythm it plays. Don't... If you do want to play this hero, don't ever look at this bar. Just go demo mode and get used to the rhythm of it. That's all.
On a serious note,
Listen, I play Beat Saber. This guy is mine.
feet first,
Yeah?
worries later.
Yeah, this definitely seems like they turned Beat Saber into a Dota hero. So,
Oh, sure. It's just the Waga. This next one's all
have you seen his shard? It's crazy. Every targeted buff you give, you also get. And he also has increased duration on his stuff. So if I put Lotus Orb on you, how long does that shit last even? Okay, that doesn't seem like it lasts longer. Oh, does it? I guess it's 5 seconds by base, so yeah, it did last longer actually. Oh yeah, it's 8 seconds. Yeah, it's supposed to be 5 seconds, the 8-second Lotus. What the fuck?
Why ask why?
It also means does the link last longer than the cooldown then? But I guess if an enemy triggers it, then link goes on cooldown anyway,
Play
right? So,
myself.
yeah, then mine
Go
goes
with
on
the flow,
cooldown.
bro. Wanna come with?
That's interesting.
Hard out.
But I mean, it doesn't remove mine. So even if mine goes on cooldown when it triggers, then you still have
Does anyone
yours.
have
Yeah, I
directions
reckon.
to the
It's
stage?
pretty good.
Got any mana? Slow is true.
Yeah, Aghanims lets you play
Yeah, I
2
could
beats
go
at the same time with
You wanna
ulti.
hear a lick?
You can play armies, and they do a lot of damage.
Good. Oh, wicked riff. Stepping to the rhythm. Right song just sets you right, eh?
They're literally dying to you just running around and doing this.
I can play for hang in there, mate. Right, I'll do it. Mega kill! Oh, just not your night, eh?
That's crazy.
I promise I'll play nice.
He seems very high skill requirement because of the ulti. I mean, he seems very high skill overall. I agree. But he also seems very strong. I think this is like... To me, my immediate instinct is that this might be a more broken Earth Spirit. He's very, very Earth Spirit vibes. Like, he's crazier than Earth Spirit in how he works. Yeah, you can also double Lotus, Lincoln, Solar Crests. All these work.
I like this hero so much already. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind.
Oh, divine.
Why are we even able... I guess because we're both at Largo. That's why we can target each other with regular fuels. Funny.
One note follows
Fuels
another.
you. We're the same hero. Yeah, Sandra tried with Wind Waker. It doesn't...
Have you seen his right click?
Reminds me of a nice summer storm.
He's a mid hero.
The
Look at him
music just
smack.
makes me wanna move.
DPS Largo coming in.
I love him.
Taking the dust off my jandals. This ought to strike a chord.
Take a heal.
Yep.
Ooh.
Still hurts.
That's a damage increase.
What should I play? Get the breast. Move to the groove. Stroke of
Move
genius.
to the groove. Aw, I can't play when I'm in the air. I want to see if I can use it while Wind Waker. I mean, this is a crazy hero. Holy shit. What a hero. He is not gonna be in captain's mode immediately, I can tell you that. He's giving me very major Earth Spirit vibes. The kind of shit that will bring a Jerax out of retirement, man. Yeah, he doesn't have FACET yet. He does have Shard, and he does have Aghanims, and he has Innate. So, I mean, that's pretty nice. He has plenty. Gonna read the patch.
No, I need to read.
Hopefully it's a thick patch. Oh, look at that. This is the first thing we look at, chat. We look at this little thing right here in the top right corner. Oh, it's so small. It's a good sign. Sign of a good patch right there. That's me stuck here for a few hours. Yep. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not moving too much. Very good, very good. Patch reading time. Let's see. I will go through all the changes. It's the 740. 740. General changes. Changed order of the first and third ban faces. Dude, I will never know whose turn it is to pick or ban in pro games. I always forget, man. This is, yeah, sure. So, first ban phase, the old was first team and then second, and then first and second, and then first. Now it's first, second, first, second. Okay. And the third ban phase used to be first and then second, first. Now it's again first, second. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of whatever. If you're not into Pro Dota much, then it's kind of whatever. Don't need to talk about it too much. But it does mix up some stuff. General changes. Talents no longer require a skill point to level. That's already significant for a lot of heroes. Talents are learned by using their own talent points available at level 10, 15, 20, 25, blah, blah, blah. This results in all +2 all attribute bonuses skilled at level 22. All facets that used to have 6 all attribute bonuses now have 7 bonuses again. Okay. I mean, that's already a nice change, I think. Sure, I'm all for having, like, agency over what you pick, but I think you should generally take your talents. It's stupid when you you know, the amount of times you skip level 10 talents to take a level 15 talent, and then you're like, oh, I'm level 15, but I don't have my 10 talent. It just, I don't know. It's weird. I prefer this. Tier 4 towers now have barracks reinforcement buff. Each allied barracks that has not been destroyed provides +4 armor to both the tier 4 towers. Oh. So if the barracks are all up, that's 12 more armor? Bonus is for each individual building. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, we're counting all the barracks. Okay. Bonuses for each individual building, 24 armor for 6. Holy! So you do not go straight for throne. Dear lord. Yeah, I mean, that's huge. There was actually a patch a while back, long time ago, like 10 years ago or something, Waga, it's a while back, where they basically just added like 15 or something armor to the throne in one sweep. And this feels like that. Just to the outer layer now. There were a lot of moments where people just skipped Raxing and going straight for throne, so this is a very topical change, by the way. It's very much targeted for how people are playing right now. Assist gold formula is rework. Oh, this is interesting to me, because I do not like how it works. 60 plus victim net worth times 0.037 divided by number of heroes is now 15 plus 50 plus victim net worth. Divided by number of heroes. So this should result in less gold when you have a lot of heroes, right? Fuck, it's too late for math, Val. What the fuck, dude? What am I looking at? Someone who's smart at math and can actually solve this quickly. This should result in less gold when you have a lot of heroes nearby compared to this, right? Yeah, less gold. Yeah, that's what I've been crying about, dude. I'm so happy about that. That's very good step, like the right direction. Because I've been feeling like it's dumb that the more heroes you use to kill someone, the more gold you get for killing them.
12.
To me, that's backwards. To me, it should be, you know, almost the other way around. That if you solo kill someone, that should be a big reward. You got it. So 1 assist is better and 2 plus is worse. So if you solo kill, you get less. 2 heroes kill something, you get more. 3 heroes, you get less again. Is that how it like curves out like that? Is that going to be the effect? Anyway, I'm sure someone's going to present a graph for how it works now, but that does sound really good, because I do enjoy people working together. I just don't think it's smart to have, oh, it's always good to 5-man herder, kill the guy. This is obviously the core player in me speaking, but, you know, it should be rewarded to get something done with less rather than bringing everyone. This is, by the way, going to be a nerf to my bounty hunter, so that's unfortunate. Because bounty loves bringing everyone, and then you track gold for everyone happy. Melee creep. Gold bounty is now increased by 1 per lane creep upgrade interval. Sure, flag bearer creep, small upgrades, AoE bounty. Oh, bigger AoE on the banner, so you don't have to stand and stare. Oh, wait, you can get the gold without leeching my experience now. Fuck off, supports. You don't need my EXP. You sit over there. I'll ping where you can sit. Don't come into my experience range. You get the gold, but fuck off from my solo experience. I need level 6. Very good, Valve. I like it. The right direction here. When killed by a player-controlled unit, the flag bearer always grants bonus bounty to the killer's hero, regardless of the hero's proximity to the flag bearer's creep. Yeah, that's nice. Bonus gold is classified as creep gold instead of ability gold. Okay, has no gameplay effect, but post-game gold breakdown more accurate. See, I was about to say, how does that matter to anything, but it doesn't really. But the post-game stats. The flag bearer's inspiration aura no longer affects heroes. Inspiration aura now provides magic resistance bonus to affected creeps starting with 0 and improving by 4% with every lane creep upgrade interval for a maximum of 15 upgrades. Holy shit, they're gonna be magic immune. What? What? The creep wave is gonna give no fucks. It's gonna suck to be a spellcaster, I guess. What the fuck is this? Enjoy being Zeus, minute 40, and you see a banner wave coming at you. What the fuck? That's huge. That's so much magic res. Yeah, it's gonna scale up to like, what, 60% magic res? That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, imagine big creeps after you take racks, or mega creeps even, with banners. You're not killing mega creeps with banner if you're a spellcaster, let me tell you. It's gonna be like, you're gonna need to do 3,500 damage to every single creep. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually so hard to deal with if it scales to that. Yeah, suck it, nukers. Courier respawn time is decreased. Don't really care. Courier no longer has a movement speed penalty when carrying consumables. Flying courier will go to a more obscure shopping area within range of the secret shop when using goats. Oh, obscure shopping. My. The secret shop is really... I mean, this is just because the courier was literally just in the open and very visible. I never used the hotkey to go to secret shop because I always manually put it over in the tree line, right? And that's probably where they moved it now, so that you don't randomly use courier to anyone who walks by. All illusions now have 800 daytime vision and... What? That's just a sweeping change like... That's huge! What? This little one line is actually massive. Oh, I mean, the implications of that. TB is not going to be as hard to gank. PL is going to be a lot weaker. I mean, all illusion heroes are going to struggle with this. So no matter what the night vision is of the illusions, also means you can't send in the illusions to scout, because they can't see shit. If it's nighttime, they're literally blind. 400 is nothing, man. A lot of those illusions are going to have more range than that. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is a huge line on its own. We're only getting started here, and already the patch is going ham. I love it. This is refreshing to see. Roshan. Roshan is no longer considered a hero for lifesteal mechanics. As a result, physical lifesteal from damage to Roshan is reduced by 40%, and spell lifesteal from damage to Roshan is reduced by 80%. Roar of Retribution, the disarm debuff is no longer dispellable. He will fucking disarm you. Slam no longer has double duration against creeps. Slam now deals double damage to creeps. Alright. I mean, I'm all for buffing Roche, honestly. Tormentor. Added a Tormentor timer near the minimap. This is to remind people in lower MMR that Tormentor does exist. Because from what I understand, if you're not in Immortal, Tormentor is an obscure objective that is basically ignored due to its location. I think this is Valve trying to tell people that it does exist. In IMMOR, people do play around it a lot because it's an insane advantage, but if you don't bring enough people, then you just stand there and waste time. So I can completely understand that a lot of people just ignore it, because it is very, very coordinated. Even in 8K MMR, it doesn't exist. Yeah, no, I think probably once you get to 5 digits, that's when Tormentor starts being a target. If you do take Torm and you're lower than that, then good. You're doing a good thing. Torm is good to take. Pinging okay, well, functions similar to Roche Timer can be pinged, communicate. Oh, you cannot ping it! Pinging Tormentor's location in the world will trigger the same ping. Minimap only has one Tormentor icon and it reflects where the Tormentor is or will spawn. See? They're literally they're like, here, guys, here! The Torm is fucking there! I mean, it's great. I honestly fucking forget sometimes. I'm like, oh, it's 34 minutes in, but I'm still checking the wrong one. I don't know why. I know where it is, but yeah, it's nice. Now we see where it is. Yeah, this wasn't meant to be secret. The Shining now only starts dealing damage to surrounding enemies when attacked or damaged. Very nice. Customer support? I'm support? Thank you. I didn't know that I've been in contact with customer support, but okay. Wow, very based, Valve. I'll take the bribe. Thank you. Wow, I love Valve and Gaben and everyone who works at Valve or for Valve. Wow, they're also amazing. Have you guys heard of Gaben? Yeah. Should I put hashtag ad in my stream title, or is that what's going on here? Customers, I've never gotten this. Actual bribes on my stream? We're back, baby. We thought our stream was fading into irrelevancy, but now Gaben himself is bribing us. Very good, very good. Where was I? Runes, bounty runes, now grants gold based on when it was created, not when... Oh, you can't ferment them? What do you hate fun? What? But fermentation! Ah, that's unlucky, man. I want to ferment my runes. Haste rune. Duration no longer increases by 3 seconds per rune cycle and always 22 seconds now. Honestly, I completely forgot that that was a thing. I straight up didn't know. I'm sure I read that when the change came. I fucking forgot that haste rune scales duration-wise per game duration, but okay. Invis rune no longer grants... This is huge, though. Invis rune damage reduction was so nice. But that's a big nerf, yeah. Okay. So a bit of rune nerfs. No nerf to the AD rune, the DD rune. I still wish that DD rune gets justice. Bring it back to a total of 100%. It used to be 100% more damage. Then they made it so that's damage and spell damage. But it doesn't add up to 100%. It's 80 and 15. Which is bullshit, Valve. It should be 100% total. It used to be 100%. It should still be 100%. Just split it. So, come on, man. That's the next change we need. Buff the DD rune. Terrain changes. Extended streams in both. Okay, I mean, terrain changes we're probably gonna see a lot. I'm kind of gonna skim through the terrain changes because we'll see them when we get in-game. Removed some trees inside the base near the safe lane defender's gate position. Hard camp nearest the tier 3 towers where the streams used to start has been demoted to medium camp. Okay, camp changes. Okay. Move the safe lane medium amphibian neutral camp closest to the tier 2 tower up the stream slightly closer to their respective bases. Okay. Sure, so a little bit more easy farm, as I understand it then. You put it closer to your base. Also means it's harder to connect to, I guess, if you're farming lane, though. Lowered the Wisdom Shrine areas to low ground. Compared to respective off lanes, filled them with water and connected them to the water areas by tier 1. Ooh. I like the idea of it being a low ground. I generally, and I've said this a lot, I generally like having objectives be in pits instead of on hills. Because if the objective is in a pit, it's scary to go in and take it because people could see you. They could stand on the edges and look at you. Kind of a thing I don't like so much about you know, how Roshan isn't in a proper pit anymore. He kind of, because all the stuff around, but it's very expanded. I used to like when Rosh was literally a pit and you had no fucking clue if someone was right outside. Yeah, vision is big. Vision. What else? Hard camp nearest the Wisdom Shrines moved back. Changed bridges to actual bridges. Nice. Slightly expanded the entrance to the bridge by Lotus Pool. Hard camp in the triangle has been demoted to a medium camp. Twin Gate mana cost is down from 75 to 30. That's big. Twin Gates now refund the mana cost if the teleporting was cancelled. Oh, okay. So they're incentivizing more movement. Cleared up some areas around the Tormentor location. Watcher nearest the mid lane. I mean, all these things we'll kind of figure out, I think. Yeah, Watcher moves, added additional blocks preventing flying movement around the edges of the map. Oh, yeah, because bullshit TP outs, Batrider and stuff. Yep, that's good. Watcher night vision range decreased from 800 to 450. Yes! Fuck those Watchers. Watcher capture time is decreased from 1.5 to 1. Defender gate vision... Defender's gate vision, 525 to 700. Defender's gate will now show their vision radius when holding similar to what. Okay. Sure. Remove the tree. Yeah, I already tested the new hero a little bit. Yeah, remove the tree. Insane. Removed a tree. Very slightly adjusted paths. I mean, we're getting through the kind of boring stuff. We'll get to more exciting stuff now. I just want to have a little bit of an idea of what I'm skimming through here. Invulnerability targeting. Invulnerability targeting rules of certain items and abilities has been updated. Most items and abilities previously could target and or affect invulnerable units no longer do so. The following spells have been changed. Nullifiers nullify can no longer target invulnerable units. Neutral creeps, Setter, Banisher, Purge can no longer turn invulnerable. Darkseer's Vacuum can no longer pull Storm or Morphling out of their jumps, etc. And Snare can no longer do it. Ogre Bloodlust can no longer do it. Yeah, Yeah, you can still buff towers that are not unlocked. Sure, a bunch of things can't target it anymore. Hey, gotcha. And you can no longer swap invulnerable units. That's kind of relevant, because that was probably one of the most common that you actually would do in a lot of games. Like, someone, for whatever reason, like, if someone was in Yule Scepter, you could swap them out. I don't know if anyone used that so much, but I used to do it. You actually pull them out of the Yule Scepter. Now you cannot anymore. Yeah, and Kess does get a little bit of invulnerability. That's true. So this is very relevant. It means a lot of those things can't be cast right when it's invulnerable. Since Cyclone effects also make the unit invulnerable, yeah, okay, they're literally listing it here. All changes above. These are special cases. Nullifier's Nullify will dispel the Cyclone off the target immediately if Cyclone was cast on a unit already affected by Nullify. Yep. And Fortress End cannot target Cyclone units, but will dispel Cyclone if you target something in the AoE around it. Yep. And same with Sven Aghanim's Hammer. Sure. Yep, makes sense. Alright, we're down to nitty-gritty. We're in the items. We're going to Clarity. Clarity, initial and maximum stock increase from 4 to 5. Cost is up by 10. It's just inflation. Yeah, it's just inflation. It's coming in. Does mean that you have a bigger stack of Clarities as well, but, you know, a little bit more pricey. I'm still gonna buy it. People will still buy it. Clarity is still amazing. More salves are available. No longer has half duration when cast on ally. Now heals for half the amount per second when cast on ally. I see. So it's worse? Right? Because it doesn't have half the duration, but it heals for half. So it takes twice as long to get the same value now. I'm surprised they did that, because nobody was using salves on allies, basically. People, like, POS 5s have not been buying salve to salve their carries for a long time. And this will make it harder to do it. Yeah, it's just strictly worse now. Right? I can't see a way where you would want to do it, so kind of surprised that that's how it changes. Cost increased by 500. The branch cost? This is gonna fuck with all my starting builds. What is this? What is this? Okay, 5 more gold. I mean, this will ruin everything, guys. My build order. Actually, my Kess build is fine, because I start with 40 gold anyway with that. So Kess is fine. 5 more gold. The fucking inflation is getting us, dude. Observer wards cannot be planted within 300 units of another observer ward from the same team that has been planted. Plants no longer increased by cast range increases. That's gonna suck a little bit if you're playing like an Aetherlance support. It always felt nice to be able to deward a ward from far away. But I can kind of get it as well. You know, they want you to actually have to take the risk to get the vision down. You shouldn't be doing it from a million miles away. I can get it. Smoke can be used directly from the backpack. Everybody is happy about this. Feels good, man. Has no cooldown when entering the main inventory from the backpack. Wow, they really just... They fucking doubled down on that one. They're like, no, people will be able to use smoke. Even if they don't understand they can click it in the backpack, they're still gonna be able to swap it and immediately use it. Okay, that's nice. I wonder how many people will not know about this line, and they will just be like, yo, guys, there's no cooldown when I swap it in. It's instant. Initial tangles are up from 8 to 10. Shared tango now heals for half the amount. Oh my god. What? We have to buy our own tangos too? Inflation, a higher price, my branches cost more, my clarities are more expensive, my support won't use tango on me anymore. What? Oh boy. At least they can stay out of my fucking experience range. You know, that's what we covered earlier. Roshan's banner now upgrades with each subsequent drop. Effect radius from 650 to 6 to 1200. That's huge. And hits to kill 10? Okay, banner is actually good now. Okay, the banner is actually pretty good. I mean, 1200 range, you put that shit far back and you take racks. The enemy cannot aggro. I mean, this is actually big. I think you can just let the creeps push even. You don't even need to go up, because if you don't go up, the enemy team cannot aggro the creeps. They're gonna have to, you know, risk going up and getting hit themselves. They can't just hit the creeps and pull them back. So yeah, this Interesting. Interesting stuff. Ghost form magic damage vulnerability decreased from 40 to 30. Nice. A little buff for a Ghost Scepter. Ring of Tarask is cheaper in this economy. Shadow Amulet is cheaper. Oh, this is where we saved up all the money. Tiara of Salamena is cheaper. Voodoo Mask is cheaper. Feels good, man. Bloodstone. Total cost from 4.4 to 4,350. Spell lifesteal bonus is increased by 5%. And the Blood Pact spell lifesteal multiplier from 4 to 3x. I mean, you'll still take that. Because, sure, you lost from 4 to 3x. But when the Blood Pact was active, you already have an absurd amount of spell lifesteal. So getting 25 instead of 20, this is an overall buff. I would definitely take this trade. For sure. I mean, by the way, it's just, you know, this is 75 and this was 80. So it's not like there was a big difference. And you're going to be way happier getting the base. But yeah, very nice. Boots of Bearing, recipe changed. Now also requires Ring of Tarask. No longer requires the recipe. Oh, kind of nice. So you can just buy it when you're at the secret shop. And the health regen is increased. Wow. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. I mean, Boots of Bearing were already good, so I don't think that this changes too much. They were already nice. Crimson Guard is no longer dispellable. Yo, that's crazy. Crimson Guard has been a pretty big item that a lot of pro teams have played around and is quite frequently picked up in IMMOR. And Nullifier was one of the best solutions to Crimson Guard. So this is quite big. This is quite big. Buffing the Boots of Bearing and the Crimson Guard can definitely bring some interesting tempo drafts. Dagon, total cost from 2.850 to 2.8. Total cost for all levels is decreased. Yeah, I mean, by 50. Yeah, Dagon basically the same. Mana Break no longer applied by... What? Just like that? Holy! What? Even the Disperser doesn't do it. Wow, that's so big of a change. Jesus. I can't wait to see what happens to PL. I mean, granted, a lot of PLs have been skipping Diffu anyway. And the illusions were also nerfed in other ways. I want to see, man. The illusion heroes must be getting some big buffs, I think, to make up for some of these changes. Interesting. Anyway, Suppress now applies basic Dispel to any target. Ooh, I see. So not just a Dispel to yourself or to an ally, but actually to an enemy as well. It didn't used to do that. It used to only Dispel yourself or allies. But now we can actually Dispel opponents, making Disperser a much more appealing item. It will be fantastic against some heroes that you desperately need a Dispel against, like Spirit Breaker or Slardar or some stuff like that. Yeah, and you can also remove, keep in mind, you can remove Ghost Scepter with this. You can remove Glimmer with this. So if you're playing Ricky and those supports are glimmering away or whatever, you can just press this immediately when they glimmer. So yeah, pretty big. Pretty big, actually. Anyway, next up we have E-Blade. Recipe change now requires Ultimate Orb instead of Ether Lens. Recipe cost from 16 to 900. Total cost is about the same, actually a little bit less. No longer provides mana regen, and cast range instead gives 24 to all attributes. The E-Blade magic damage vulnerability decreased from 40 to 30%, but the attributes as damage changed from 1.5 of the primary target's primary stats to 1x the sum of the caster's attributes. Oh, so it's a universal caster item now. Oh, I can't wait to get fucking E-Bladed by Nature's Prophet. I know it's gonna be Nature's Prophet too. I don't even want to hear it, dude. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want the shard Nature's Prophet with Spirit Vessel fucking hitting me. You know it's gonna be that. You know it's just gonna be Nature's Prophet. It's always him. Glimmer Cape, recipe cost from 350 to 450. Total cost is unchanged. Recipe change on Guardian Greaves no longer requires Buckler. Recipe down. Total cost from 5.50 to 4.3. Armor bonus from 4 to 5. Guardian Aura no longer provides armor, no longer provides additional bonuses when you're low, no longer provides increased armor and mana regen when low, still provides bonus health regeneration to the wearer below 25. So it's a lot cheaper to get. It gives more armor initially, but doesn't have the big benefit of when you're low, you're super tanky. I would say this is a pretty significant nerf to Greaves. Yes, it's cheaper, and that's nice. You can get it at a good timing. But this aura, when you were low HP, was the reason why Greaves were so strong, I think. Because a lot of times people thought they could kill you, and when you go low HP, that armor kicked in, and suddenly you don't die. So, I mean, yes, it's cheap and accessible, but I don't really think Greaves are so nice. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe it's going to be very valuable. I mean, having a mech that doesn't cost you mana, available and accessible, cheaper, is a big thing. So that is nice. Transmute no longer has an experience multiplier. Transmute wow. They're just like, nah, fuck you. Alright. Transmute charge restore. So it's more about printing money now, huh? It doesn't have the multiplier on the experience. I mean, the cooldown reduction is pretty big. 20 seconds less cooldown. But no multiplier sounds really sad. Yeah, I think you might Midas the small creeps. I mean, you could still Midas the big creeps. But not having a multiplier on the experience is a big nerf. Yeah, I don't know. Midas Invoker is definitely not the play. Definitely not. We'll see what happens to... I'm not going to skip ahead here. I'm going to read in order. But Dominator is obviously a competitor. Tarask. Total cost from 5.2 to 5.1. Max health regen decreased from 1.4 to 1%. Behemoth's Blood, new passive ability. Wearer's health regen is increased by 1.5% of missing health. So you have one. So this basically has like a Greaves effect now. So the lower you go, the more you regen. Scary. Scary. It became a lot better for Huskar than it used to be. Yeah, so when you're really low HP, you get a lot of HP regen. I mean, Necro, yeah, Necro will definitely enjoy this. Holy. Necro and Huskar probably... I mean, Huskar might still not want it that badly. We'll see. It can be a good late item, but Necro, it could be a pretty strong item to get straight after a Radiance now. Go for some Radiance into Heart Rush. Possibly a Travels and Shard in between, but yeah. For CK. But we'll see how Illusion Heroes feel, because I saw some changes, you know, that... Yeah, we'll see. But, I mean, definitely a buff to Heart. A big buff, I would say. Because this can be so much. 1.5 are we missing? Yeah, Lifestealer even? Lifestealer in late game with a bunch of HP from killing a bunch of shit. If he runs around with like 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 HP and then you start killing him, you're gonna struggle when he goes low. Heaven's Halberd. Heaven's Halberd is not only dispellable by strong dispels. Oh, again, we're back to that. Strong dispels only. Okay, so still does not pierce the debuff immunity. Disarm no longer has separate disarm durations for melee and range. Duration is always 3. Disarm cooldown is... okay. I mean, that does mean it's significantly better against a lot of things. Heroes with like Manta style can no longer just press Manta and ignore the the Halberd. Because that was the thing. I used to like having a Halberd against like Medusa, but then she just presses Manta style and it's garbage. But yeah. I mean, they did nerf it a little bit as well. Less duration and less longer cooldown. But this is a pretty significant change. Everyone always dispels the Heaven's Halberd. Hello Dominator. Dominate golden experience bounty when dominating creep is decreased from 100% to 50%. Remove it! Remove it! Why is it a Midas in the first place? It shouldn't be a Midas. Even Midas isn't a Midas in this patch. This should not be a Midas. They could go harder. They could go harder. I don't want to see this item. I want this item to fall off a fucking cliff. But you know, at least it's a nerf. At least it's a nerf. I'll take it, but you know, it's not the fucking. It's not the throat slash that I was hoping for on the helm. Holy Locket. Recipe changed. Now requires crown instead of diadem. Recipe costs increased from 8 to 1340. Total cost is unchanged. Yep. Gives less stats. Energy charge automatic gain time is increased, so it's a little bit weaker, but you go to 25 charges total as a maximum. So you don't build this quickly passively, but you have a bigger maximum. And cast range is increased as well, so incentivizing using it on teammates. And mana restored per charge is down a little bit. Energy charge active now also increases the target's incoming healing amplification by 10% for 4 seconds. Of course, occurs before the energy charge heal. Oh, so it's really pushed for helping allies. Pretty big actually. I mean, this sounds very strong. Holy Locket sounds great. Holy Locket sounds pretty great with these changes. I'll easily take the change here. I mean, this can be so much. I mean, the heal sounds insanely strong. Dazzle, Warlock, these heroes are gonna love it. Oracle even. Kanda, recipe changed. Now requires a soul booster instead of tiara, and no longer requires a recipe. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you don't have the mana regen. Now provides health regen as well. Mana regen bonus decrease. Oh, it still gives some mana regen. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Seems pretty decent. Seems pretty decent, this Kanda. I've already been sneaking it in here and there because they've been buffing Kanda over the last 3 patches. It's now a very, very nice source of break. 9-second cooldown, 4-second duration, 30% slow. It's good, guys. It's pretty damn good. I think this can actually be quite nice now. It still has mana regen. I even expected it to completely lose mana regen, but it still has it. Pretty great. Magic wands, total cost is increased by 10 due to the Iron Branch inflation. Irrelevant changes. Meteor Hammer stun duration increased from 0.5 to 0.75. Okay. I mean, it's still 0.75 seconds. It's not very much, but something. Nullfire can no longer target invulnerable. We already saw that. Octarine can no longer be disassembled. Also has a recipe. A recipe? Gross. Why does it have a recipe? Oh my god. I hate when they put a little shit recipe that you have to ferry out. Okay. Sure. Gone are the days of my my glorious Octarine with cast range from Aetherlands. Now we have this dog shit version of Octarine. Anyway. Pavis actually gets buffed? Wow. I mean, given how often Solar Crest is purchased, I'm surprised to see it. Yes, Pavis was the weak part of it, but still, it's still a part of it. Perseverance can be disassembled. Pipe cost increased by 100. Kind of whatever. Recipe change on a phylactery now requires a perseverance instead of point booster. Ooh, that makes it much more appealing to go for. That's why it has regen. I was confused why it has regen, you know? They took away the tiara. Okay. That's pretty nice. If I'm playing like Zeus or Sky mid lane or something, this looks nicer now to me. Sure, the point booster was decent, but you definitely take the mana regen rather than that. Health and mana regen feels pretty damn good. Does make you a little bit squishier, but mana regen is usually king on some heroes. Radiance. Evasion bonus increase from 15 to 25%. Burn no longer causes the mischance. Burn no longer does extra damage to illusions. Wow. This is a huge change to Radiance. So no longer are heroes like Wraith King or Abaddon gonna be able to run into a team fight with Radiance and just destroy everybody because no one can hit anyone. Now you can just ignore them and kill their friends. And then you kill them when they're alone. Great. I like it. As for it not doing extra damage to illusions, I'm a little bit scared. Because we already saw the Maelstrom lose its bonus damage, and now Radiance loses its bonus damage. I fear the illusions are just going to be insanely hard to kill, but we'll see. Refresher Orb, recipe change, no longer requires Cornucopia. Recipe cost from 200 to 1600. Okay. Total cost unchanged at 5000. No longer provides damage. Less regen. Okay. I was hoping that they would go with the refresher doesn't refresh items route. But they decide to nerf the stat line of it instead. And give it a really, really clunky recipe of 1600 gold. This definitely makes it quite unappealing. Big mana costs, or a big mana cost on it, 400, and losing some stats. It's crazy how much worse the refresher is now than it was before it even had the increasing cooldown. It was so cheap back then, it was better in so many ways. Revenant's Brooch, kind of whatever. The Scythe, the recipe costs, same thing, just whatever. Yeah, all these things are ignorable. Shiva's doesn't do extra damage to illusions. Who does extra damage to illusions anymore? Huh? How do we deal with illusions? Is it Largo? Is it the frog? Is he what we need? He can come in and fucking strum his guitar or whatever he has. We need Largo? Maelstrom? Maelstrom doesn't have bonus damage to illusions, brother. Shiva's doesn't. Radiance doesn't. Maelstrom doesn't. The illusions are tanky now. Legion Commander? I guess Legion is play. Illusions lost Diffu. They did, but do not trust the illusions. They're gonna be tanky. They're gonna be tanky and strong. Just you wait. Shadow Walk debuff now caps the target's movement speed at movement speed to 200. Debuff is not dispellable and does not pierce debuff immunity. Oh, so if you smack someone, you basically get like a Silver Edge, becoming like an Echo Saber almost. You put their... Wait, for 6 seconds? Yo! Is it actually 6-second duration, 200 movement speed? And it's not dispellable? What the fuck? You do not want to get hit by this. Holy shit! Silver Edge just became way better. Invest now, guys, invest. The Silver Edge stonks is going up. Yeah, this is huge. It's so much better than before. You slap someone and you cut their fucking knees. Non-dispellable. 200 is not very fast, by the way. That's really slow. Oh my god, you can hit Lycan. Oh, can you imagine 6 seconds of Lycan just running in? I need to go to a lab. I need to see it. I have to see it for my own eyes. Sorry, I wanted to do a full read without, you know, having to hop in here, but I need to load into the lab for this one. This is too funny. I can't move! I can't move! What the fuck, dude? Silver Edge is a disable item now. Who'd have thought? Oh, I'm so fast and free. Ah! I can't move! Ah! Wow, 6 seconds is a long time, by the way. That is such a long time. Not dispellable, by the way. Sniper with silver. Oh my god, dude. Sniper Silver Edge can do that to anyone from a million miles away. And then they're just sitting there. Fucking sad. Oh my... Dude, Sniper Silver Edge Rush might actually be the play. Guys, go test it now in your pubs. I mean, you know, I want reports by the time I'm halfway through the patch. I want someone to report back with how Silver Edge Sniper Rush feels. It should be good. Go try it. Queue up right now, please. Urn of Shadows. Bonus mana regen is decreased. Blah, blah. Soul release charges can now be gained by all copies of Urn of Shadows item. Oh, so you can have multiple Urn users. Exclusive to Urn and doesn't affect the Spirit Vessel. Interesting. Oh, so you can all have Urn, farm up charges, and then you upgrade to Vessel, and you're like, yo, we have all these charges, we're gonna use them now. Big brain time. Wow, that's so smart. Example to show the result of these two changes. 2 allied heroes, both of them have Urn of Shadow and Spirit Vessel. An enemy hero dies within 1500 range. Both Urn of Shadows gain a charge. Spirit Vessel will also gain a charge as well, but only for the allied hero that was closer. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Wait, so you can get both Urn and Spirit Vessel charges at the same time? Both have Urn and Spirit Vessel and the enemy dies, both urns gain a charge, and Spirit Vessel also gains a charge. Huh? You can have both? Surely that's stupid. That can't be a thing. Huh? So I can just collect all the ashes of my enemies in different urns? I can... Dual wielding urn on the bard frog? Oh yeah, because Vessel works on the frog. Oh my god, the frog with urn and Vessel. Oh, that's also a new strat. Wait, hold up. We have to go back to the lab again. I simply have to. There's no way. There's no way urn plus Vessel is the build on this guy. There's no way. So if an enemy dies to us now, just, you know.
Prepare for battle. First blood.
Oh my god, we get 4 charges for 1 kill. And then we have Shard, so we can give charges. I mean, they do share cooldown, which is a bit wonky, but I mean, we still have the charges. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it's good, but I'm not saying that it's bad either. It's a lot of charges. Urn isn't really that expensive, and I mean, it might be a thing. Backup charges? You get 4 charges for 1 kill. That's so many charges. I mean, a casual urn is an 800 gold item. It's just barely more expensive than a bracer. You know? It's not the biggest investment to have a bonus urn. And then you just have 20 urn charges there. Like, oh, did anyone want extra heal? You just have a fucking stash. This sounds so stupid, but it might actually be a play to go urn plus Vessel on the frog. Someone deploy to patch and play that. Urn and Vessel frog. It's good. Queue up right now. Report back to me. I'm sending my agents here to try all these crazy strats. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's good. Yeah, Holy Locket as well. Fuck it. Yes, sir. Going to grief my games. Excellent. Excellent. Someone will put an investigation on where all these terrible item builds are coming from. I'm gonna be under surveillance soon. Vessel or Veil, blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, it's used to require. Okay, so it now requires Ring of Health, Chainmail, Circlet, and a Recipe. Yeah, okay. I mean, a little bit more of a cheap build up, different items. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to buy. Cyclone cooldown. Wow, Wind Waker gets nerfed? Fair play, I guess. I haven't seen too many Wind Wakers, that's why I react like this. But I mean, it is strong when you get to late game. I'm just surprised. Because I haven't really seen them that much. Wraithband, +1. Okay, I mean, 1 more attack speed is kind of whatever. Ripper slash Cycle. Sister Shroud is gone! Let's fucking go! It's out. Fuck you. I never want to see you again. Don't ever come back. Bon voyage, you fucking Shroud. Oh, damn. I am so happy about that. I mean, we do lose 2 good ones. 2 real ones. Two of the finer neutral items here. Spark of Courage has been with me in a lot of trying times. But yeah, fuck this Sister Shroud. Oh, that's so good. Ash Legion Shield. New item. Active Shield Wall. Decreases the wearer's movement speed by 12. Movement speed by 12? That's so little. To give all their player-controlled units within 800 radius 140 physical damage. Chen? Oh wow, it's the Chen item. No mana costs. Okay. Doesn't affect ward units. I mean, that 12 movement, it's nothing. Oh! Brood can use this. Yeah, Brood can use this to protect against like God's Rebuke or something. She might actually save her spiders with this. Brood with this and then taking the HP talent for her spiders might actually be scary to play into. Could be hard to kill them. Wait. Are summoned units affected by the banner creep magic resistance aura? It said heroes aren't, but are the banner creeps still affected? Or like summoned units? Hold up, I need to go back. What did it say? No longer affects hero. Dude. It's just heroes. So you're telling me the banner creep wave comes in, and a brood with a fucking shield wall plus HP talent plus the magic resistance from the banner creep, and suddenly the spiders are not dying. That's the next bad strat. Go, deploy, chat. I'm giving you all the ideas here.
2 more poggies.
Okay, I went a little bit too far. Okay, scroll up. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, deploying brood pickers. Duelist gloves. Returning as a new... Oh, so we swap out the Spark of Courage, but we have Duelist glove back. I love Duelist glove. They're so cool. Passive boldness provides 20 attack speed if there are any enemy heroes within 1200 radius. They don't do anything other than that, though. So they are good when they're good. Very good for laning and fighting. Interesting. Weighted dice. Passive loaded. When calculating wearer's base damage or creep bounty from last hits, the value is computed 2 times. Oh, I see. You're rolling with the advantage on this shit. Oh, I see. What the fuck? It's a gambler teaser? Yeah, we got advantage. Advantage on the creep bounty on last hits? Bro, there's no way I'm resisting this. We're just gonna roll up the gold all the time? That's great. That's fucking lovely, man. I'm taking this shit. More gold. Also, Chaos Knight is gonna love this. Chaos Knight has a big damage fluctuation, and yeah, he's gonna be loving this item. It's super weak, not gonna lie. I don't think it is. The damage is pretty big. Like for some heroes like Chaos Knight, like what's CK's damage fluctuation nowadays? They did ruin it a little bit. It used to be higher. I mean, 53 to 73. There's a 20 damage diff for CK's auto attacks. So rolling twice and taking the advantage on that, I mean, that's already a big damage item. So it's essentially a damage item for CK, while also increasing the gold he gets from creeps. I mean, this is big. I don't know what... Yeah. I don't know what I feel about it for some other heroes that don't have a big fluctuation, but yeah, it's pretty nice, dude. Pretty nice. Brigand's Blade is out. Defiant Shell is returning as a neutral item. Reciprocity? Reciprocity. When attacked, counter attack the target with attack range of 80% of their normal attack range. Yeah, can't proc attack modifiers. Yeah, so we can't do the Tusk insta hitting, sending someone in the sky anymore. Dormant Curio increases the counter attack damage more. Okay. Searing Signet, burn through total damage increase from 72 to 90. And burn through now does 50% less damage to non-hero targets. I like that it's more damage to heroes though. So I'll take it. Does mean it's a little bit worse at farming, which was a big part of what was good about it. That you killed creep waves more easily on some heroes. Gilgar is out. Due to pollinate duration is decreased, but the max health damage is also decreased. Pollinate cooldown is massively decreased from 45 to 25 though. Okay, so it's weaker, but you can do it multiple times in the fight. It's not just once and then done. When 24-hour stream for Frog? Probably on the 24th. I'm already planning to do a 24-hour stream on the 24th. It is tradition on my channel. And I suppose I will try and pick as much Frog as I can. I guess it's a froggy Christmas. Alternatively, we could postpone the Frog and do it a different time. But I think it makes sense to do him for the 24-hour stream on the 24th then. So yeah, if you want to see a lot of frogs, then tune in on Christmas Eve. You will be very welcome here on the 24th. For Frog, I will try Frog on every single lane. I will play him carry, off lane, mid, support, the other support. I don't think I'm gonna jungle Frog. That sounds pretty hard. But yes, the Frog will happen. Psychic Headband, Psychic Push can now target allies. Oh, still can't target themselves. A nice buff to the Psychic Headband. Got a lot of utility from that line of text. Unrelenting Eyes moved from a tier 5 to tier 3. Wow, the double demotion? Wow. You really lost your fucking rank. Relentless no longer provides status resistance for nearby status resistance. That sounds so silly when I say it like that. Providing it for nearby enemies. It didn't provide it to them. It provided it for them being near you. But yeah, it just sounds funny. It's like Slow resistance decreased from 100% to 50%. And slow resistance loss per enemy nearby decreased from 20 to 10. And then the search range changed from 600 to the hero's attack range. Oh. Oh, that actually makes it good on a few different heroes. Oh, so it's better on melee heroes now than it used to be? Because it basically got weaker the more things were nearby. And now it's very nice in general. Okay. Magnifying Monocle is out. OD Staff is out. Pure Cloak is out. Man, I love the Monocle. It was so much fun, but fair enough. Out they go. Flayer's Dota? Flayer's Boda. This is Flayer's Dota. Active Bloodthirst increases the wearer's base damage by 15%, attack speed by 30 for 6 seconds, no mana cost, 65-second cooldown, so pretty long cooldown. Passive Blood Rush. The cooldown of Bloodthirst is reset whenever an enemy hero dies within 1200 units. You don't need to kill them, they just need to die. Okay. Pretty big. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, Spirit Breaker is gonna love it, but I think a lot of heroes are gonna love this. I mean, Tiny even, any right-clicker. And in general, if you just go in and kill stuff, it's gonna be big on a lot of heroes. Any core right-click type hero can probably enjoy this, I would say. Because attack speed and damage percentage, that's a lot to get from a neutral item. Pretty good. And, yeah, I don't mind this. Denying your own support. Nah, it's just the enemy, sadly. Giant Maul, Crushing Blow, crit damage is decreased. Feels bad, man. It's still pretty good if you take Dormant Curio all the way, but eh. Oh, Idol of Skriok? Fuck is this? Active, False Light. False Flight. Grants phased movement, 50% slow resistance, and 25% evasion for 5 seconds. No mana costs, 30-second cooldown. Okay. Phased movements, 50% slow. Yeah, I mean, it's very much a false flight. You cannot fly with it, at least. It's a lot of stuff for 5 seconds. Yeah, slow resistance and evasion. It's not terrible. I mean, the evasion can be so clutch. Popping this at the right moment can literally make or break the game. It's a lot of evasion. 5 seconds time, if you click this right before the enemy carry try and burst you, it can definitely upset the game pretty hard. I wonder if the enchantment for evasion still exists, because then you pair this with the evasion enchantment and suddenly you have tons of evasion. Metamorphic Mandible, new tier 4. Active Pupate, the wearer enters insect form for 4 seconds, increasing magic resistance by 35%, movement speed by 15%, decreasing size by 20%, armor by 45%. You give up your armor and your size. No mana cost, 30-second cooldown, can be dispelled, can't be cast while channeling. Sounds very silly. Tons of magic rest though. Tons of magic rest and more movement speed. It's pretty damn low cooldown, has no mana costs. I think this is really good. I mean, obviously it can backfire super hard. If you get auto-attacked by some Desolator PA or some shit when you activate it, you're gonna die. But still, can be pretty big. Especially, yeah, on a hero like Pugna, who doesn't get auto-attacked much due to the Ghost form. Rattle Cage is back as a tier 4 neutral item. Still does what it used to do, basically. Yeah, same as before. Shoots projectiles when you take damage from any source, importantly. Helm of Undying is gone. I think a lot of people are rejoicing about this. I haven't seen this fucking helm in forever, because none of my games go over the hour mark, I feel like. But I think a lot of people are going to be happy about this, because I know this item is pretty hated by a lot of people who actually do encounter it. Yeah, they should have deleted both helms. I agree. That's a based take right there, Coley. I agree. They should just have removed this and Helm of Dominator. That would have been that would have been a fucking double. 2 birds with 1 stone. But at least this one is gone. I'll take it. Descent Bloodright has moved from tier 4 to tier 5 and has even more oh, that's gonna go hard. 20.8%. Oh, now people have to hold their dormant curios for tier 5. For that AoE. Okay, a Dormant Curio Decent Bloodrite would be insane, but I would strongly advise against holding Dormant Curio for 60 minutes. But sure, it will be insane if you get there. Rift Shadow Prism. Oh, new tier 5. Active Refract spends 10% of the current health to create a full health illusion that lasts 20 seconds. The illusion deals 50% outgoing damage and has 240% incoming damage. No mana cost, 30-second cooldown. 20-second duration, 30-second cooldown. Interesting. Interesting. So it's an illusion hero late game item. Yeah. This is the offset the illusion nerfs, guys. The illusionist cape is back as a tier 5. A little bit different. At least it doesn't buff all the illusions. Neutral creep changes. Oh, apparently, yeah, okay. Scepter, Mind Stealer, Mana Burn targets intelligence multiplier decreased from 2 to 4 to 1 to 2.5. Wow. I mean, honestly, this little fucker sucks to lane against. It's just sad. You get hit by like 2 mana burns and you're done. Your lane is over. Okay. Scepter, Banisher, Purge can no longer target invulnerable units. We already saw that. Right? Not much for the neutral creeps. We are down to the heroes. Oh my god. Guys, we've been reading and looking. I mean, if we discount that I took like 15 minutes or something, 20 minutes to look at Largo, look at where the scroll bar is. I haven't kept track of it, but it's only here. What? It has barely moved. I've been reading for an hour. What do you mean? I like it. Bliss. Alright, let's get through the hero changes then. Abaddon gets nerfed. He was pretty OP, makes sense. Very minor nerfs. Quickening gets nerfed a little bit as well. Less cooldown reduction. And Mist Coil, which everyone skips, seems to be getting buffed. Cooldown increased. Never mind. Never mind, it gets nerfed as well. Damage and heal is increased though. Okay, it did get buffed. It did. Yeah, okay. It's actually pretty strong on level 1 now. 95. Maybe support Abaddon with that Holy Locket. And then Urn and Spirit Vessel, obviously. Alchemist with the Acid Spray getting nerfed. More mana cost. And Reveal stack increased. Okay. Kind of whatever. That's a pretty big nerf still. I know it's only 15 mana, but for level 1 Alchemist, it makes a difference. Remove the Counterspell Ally ability. Counterspell, Aghanim's Shard no longer provides Counterspell Ally ability. Aghanim's Shard Illusion outgoing damage increased from 75 to 100%. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, that's a lot of damage. And the Persecutor min-max movement slow from 7.5 to 15 to 9 to 18%. Yeah, I mean, they basically had to give something to some of these heroes, right? Since the changes, diffuse will not be an option anymore. Maybe not the biggest issue for Anti-Mage specifically, but still. Arc Warden, attack speed is increased by 10. Wow. 10 attack speed from the start. I mean, that's actually big. This is not to be scoffed at. Arc Warden needs this for his laning stage really badly, and he hits really hard, actually. Mana cost is rescaled on the W as well, but is so cheap on max level now. Yeah, nice change for Arc Warden. Not super flashy, but very functional change. Axe, Berserker's Call increased duration from 1.8 to 3 to 2.1 to 3. So a little bit easier, perhaps, to go 1 value point. Cooldown increase from 17 to 11 to 18 to 12. Yeah, definitely easier to go 1 value point. Battle Hunger no longer has armor-based damage multiplier. Damage type is changed from physical to pure damage. No longer has reduced movement slow against creeps. What the hell? He has pure damage? Okay. I mean, it sucks a little bit that it doesn't scale with your armor, because I really liked it scaling with armor, but he's gonna do a lot of pure damage now. What the hell? Shard build on Axe is gonna be crazy for sure. This is a big buff to Axe. Let's see his talents. What happened here? Battle Hunger Slow is replaced with more damage. Okay, 12 damage talent, pure damage. That's a lot, dude. 42 pure damage per second, 12-second duration. If you don't kill a creep, that's 500 pure damage. And he can put it on you every 5 seconds. With Shard, he can have multiple on you. This shit hurts, man. It hurts bad. Counter helix damage increased from 30 to 40. Culling blade damage should replace with 15 strength talent. Oh. Okay. Battle hunger armor multiplier is replaced with culling blade damage. Okay. So it gets a strength talent a little bit earlier now as an option. I mean, maybe. Run at people. Be big and strong. Run at people. Put the battle hunger on them. Be good. Yeah, Axe is going to be very nasty now to lane with. Or lane against. Nightmare cooldown from 24 to 15. 25 to 16. Aghanim's Scepter Illusion damage taken from 200. Kind of whatever. Bane is still the same hero. No change really. Daytime vision increased. What? Not blind as a bat anymore? He's no longer blind. Arsonist no longer has decreased number of +2 all attribute bonuses. Right, because you had one more point in your napalm. Flame break, movement slow, decrease from 8 to 32 to 6 to 24. Some nice vision increase. This is the biggest change here, I would say. Not having reduced vision is pretty nice for him. Beastmaster, damage per axis rescaled from 35 to 125 to 30 to 135? Oh, 120, sorry. It's a little bit stronger on max level, a little bit weaker on level 1. I mean, I still think you max this anyway, so yeah, seems good. Force attack time is worsened. Nice. I like they didn't use the increase or decrease, just worsened. So a little bit slower attacks. Inner Beast is buffed, however, on higher levels, but nerfed on level 1 as well. Okay. Overall, a little bit of a nerf to Beastmaster. Not terrible, but still a bit of a nerf. Bloodseeker, what happens to this hero? I rated him as one of the weakest heroes before the patch. Let's see what happens. Sanguivore base heal increased from 25 to 30. No longer upgraded with the Aghanim Shard or Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim Scepter effect moved to the Aghanim Shard. Aghanim Shard targets max health as pure damage from 3% to 2%. Okay. So back to how we used to have it, which is pretty good value, for sure. Rupture is now upgraded with Aghanim Scepter. Increased current health as initial damage by 3%. Replaces cooldown with 2 charges with the same charge restore time. Okay. And then what's your talent now? So the Rupture charge is replaced with Bloodright Silence Duration. It's very long silence. Is it 8.5 seconds? And what else do we have? Blood Rage Spell Ramp is replaced with attack speeds. Rupture initial damage replaced with less Blood Rage max health DPS allies. And that was replaced with an Agi talent on level 20. I mean, I could see a carry route being built now. No, you don't have 4 Ruptures unless you go Refresher. But yeah, late game you can have Refresher, since Refresher gives you instant full charges. So then you can have 4 Ruptures indeed. But you already could with the 2 Rupture charges. You could refresh that as well. Overall, seems like pretty nice buffs though. The base heal increase is really big. Doesn't look like it, but 5 more HP heal from Sanguivore is already super nice. Since his early game heal was absolutely atrocious, the biggest reason this hero sucked is that early game he just didn't have the healing that he needed. Alright, what happened to Bounty Hunter? Let's see it. Cut Purse. Visual effect of gold flying towards Bounty Hunter is no longer visible to enemies if Bounty Hunter is invisible. Seems like that should be called a bug fix. You know, it's less of a buff and more of a, you know, finally. Fucking finally. I wonder if it's still... I'm gonna demo this now, because there's something other than just a visual effect. And this is for both Facets and Bounty Hunter. I don't know if a lot of people are aware of this, but regardless of which facet, this one is through and through, right? The one I summoned now. If he goes invis, goes here... oh, sorry, I need to put a ward for him so he can see us.
My blades will do the talking.
I just lost control in Casino and Fogwar. A little bit tricky to set this up, but okay, there. So if he goes here, you see how we don't see here? Let's see if we get vision when this happens. Yeah. You can still see when you get tracked. You have to be very nerdy and use your eyes. So most people won't do this. But you can still see that Bounty Hunter is somewhere. Even if there's no visual effect. I mean, this is still alarming. And it does give away ganks. Whether consciously or subconsciously, people will pick up on this in high level. So, yeah. That's intended.
Yes.
You think this is intended? That even if he's invisible in Fog War casting ulti on you, it should reveal where he is? Is that intended? I don't fucking... Is that in the tooltip? Intended? Oh! No bugs, only features? Yeah, I don't know about intended. I don't see anything about it. I would say this is definitely not intended behavior. But yeah. That's just a weird bug that I wish they would fix as well, while we're on the topic, you know? But this makes cut purse maybe playable, because this was absolute grief. And I bet a lot of people didn't know this, who are bounty hunter, you know, enthusiasts. You gave away your location every time you tracked someone, which was just really, really bad. But now, obviously, you don't do it as much, at least. Stun duration increased from 0.8 to 1.4 to 1 to 1.6. Hey, 0.2 seconds of stun for free. Actually, pretty significant. Because Bounty Hunter can chain stun people pretty hard. I'm gonna, you know, again, hop into demo mode since we're quick in demo here, but don't sleep on this. The 0.2 actually can stack up pretty quickly. Say that you are a Bounty Hunter and you're looking to be a bit creative. I will give you the next level gank build. You just do this.
I'm not ready.
Doo-doo-doo.
This way. It's not time yet. Feed my blade. I've come to collect. I'm not ready.
Fuck, he can't live long enough, but
First blood.
you can see how we can stack 4 of these in a row if we have an ally hero. It doesn't have to be a Manta, I just use Manta Showcase here. But essentially, what you can do is chain stun quite a bit. Especially if you have ally heroes, because obviously Manta Illusions time out. Ally heroes tend to not do that. And since the invis duration is very, very long, it's 35-second duration, and only has a 10-second cooldown, you can have, you know, a whole gang coming up with you. So if you gank someone, I mean, having a 1.6-second stun, that's pretty sweet. And then you can stun again, stun again. Suddenly, Bounty Hunter is providing a chain stun, if you use it correctly. And yeah, you can do it with Manta style as well. So if you don't have friends that you trust, you can trust yourself, I guess. Brewmaster, strength gain is decreased from 3.7 to 3.2. Intelligence gain is up. He got smarter. Removed roll out the barrel and drunken master facets. Oh boy. Monkeys forever, hold on to your seat. You're getting a new patch. Liquid Courage, new innate ability. Passive improves with the Brewmaster's level. When Brewmaster drops below 50% health, he gains a status resistance buff and his movement speed alternates. So that automatically happens. That's just his innates. You will be Drunken Master.
By the way,
Yeah?
speaking of monkeys, he messaged me today
Yeah.
and he said he is down for drunken shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. He doesn't have a choice anymore.
Excellent.
But yeah, I mean, on New Year's Eve then, do a drunk stream. He's down for that.
I'll ask.
Yeah, we should coordinate with him. I mean, if he's not free, then we'll do it sometime early in the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do drunk stream with Monkeys Forever soon again. Always fun. Okay, so yes, Drunken Brawler basically happening always. Upgraded with Aghanim's Shard, Brewmaster may activate this ability to toss a strong drink to himself or teammate, granting max effects of his innate for 5 seconds and providing 2% max HP regen per second. What the fuck? It's a pretty nice shard. So he gives a bunch of HP regen and they become drunk, which gives a bunch of random shit and movement speed. Okay. Cast points is improved on the Thunderclap. Mana cost is improved as well, I would say. 100 now always. And radius rescaled from 325 to 400 to 375 always. That looks a bit nicer now. I mean, still might not scale it so much. Cinder Brew now rolls out the barrel, so that's automatically a thing. Drunken Brawler moved brewed up effect from Cinder Brew and Drunken Brawler. Oh, it's from Cinder Brew to Drunken Brawler. Okay. When he casts any ability, he becomes brewed up for 5 seconds, gaining 150% to his stance bonuses. He's already brewed up. The duration is... Jesus, wall of text on this hero, dude. So it's when he casts abilities instead. Okay. And then he gains a bunch of shit. Void stance removed? What? Void stance is gone? Stance visual indicator is now always present around Brewmaster. Stances can be switched. Wait, so it's actually 3 of me again? All Brewlings. Yeah, but wait. Void Brewling removed. 3 of me. He was right all along. We were all imagining the 4th Brewling. It wasn't actually here. Probably just in time for some people to have built their muscle memory and actually learned to use the Void Brewling, and now it's gone. There's probably like 20 Brewmaster players in the world who are really sad now because they finally mastered this shit. Now they're gonna have to relearn. Oh no, your fucking habit of tab is gonna be all wonky now. It's not gonna be tab, it's gonna be tab. Oh no, you silly goose. You have to double tab, not triple tab. Yeah, I mean, okay. Otherwise, I see damage increases and stat. I'm not reading all this fucking shit. Numbers up. Seems Brewmaster's good. I'll fucking refer you guys to Monkeys Forever. If you want to know anything about this, go to Monkeys Forever channel. He'll be the one talking about it. It seems like numbers are up at least. Strength gain increased on Bristle. Snot Rocket no longer increases the armor loss per stack. And armor loss per stack is increased from 1.5 to 3 to 2 to 3.5 by default. Okay. So, Snot Rocket is the same strength, but the other facet is a bit better. Aghanim Shard no longer increased the duration. Wow, that's a really sad Aghanim Shard then. Rootmother's Illusion now also benefit from the web. Incapacitating Bites, bonus damage from 2 to 8 to 3 to 12. Spider's Milk is replaced with Insatiable Hunger Lifesteal. The HP talent is increased as well. Oh, dude. Whoever got into a patch or a game to try out the HP Broodmother stat, it's even stronger than we thought. It's better than we thought, guys. I told you. Take the HP talent. It seems good. And Incapacitated Bites. Attack speed replaced with minus... Oh, more mischance and slow. Nasty. Spin web move speed and ignore... hold up, what? Ignore speed limit? Oh. What am I reading here on the final line? The final 2 words, 3 words. The spider's gonna come at you at fucking 1000 movement speed? Zoom. Yeah, fast fucking spider. It's gonna run up on you like you live in Australia. You're gonna hear it coming down the hallway. Centaur Warrunner. Bonus max health decreased from 30 to 25. Workhorse cooldown is massively nerfed and duration is also nerfed. Yeah, fuck Aghanim Scepter. That's all. Alright, moving on. Minimum base damage is increased by... Minimum is increased by 5. Maximum base damage is decreased by 5. So from 48 to 38 to 53 to 73. Damage spread from 30 to 20. Phantasm duration is replaced with minus 125 Phantasm damage taken? Jesus. Okay. I mean, those illusions don't die. Oh. Okay. Yep. I already felt like CK is going to be good with some of the changes, dude. Late game CK with that new tier 5 item, with this talent, those illusions are going to be real hard to kill. I'm telling you, man, those illusions, they're going to be nasty. But they're blind. They're legally blind. So all you need to do is walk away from them and hope the real CK isn't there to guide them. Because it's actually not 5 CKs coming at you. It's 1 CK and then his 4 blind friends that will hit whatever they can reach. That's why they need the reality rift. Chen, Penitence, mana cost increase from 70 to 85 to 80 to 110. Cooldown from 14 to 11 to 20 to 11. Yeah, makes sense. It was too good. No longer increases attack range. Deals 50 to 125 bonus pure damage. Oh, we're back to dealing damage with it. Nice. I like when it dealt damage. I will regret saying that when I lane against it. Penitence deals 175 damage replaced with 75 penitence damage. Okay, so it becomes a 200 damage pure damage nuke. Pretty strong. Pretty strong, pretty strong. Then he'll change. Clinks! Oh boy. Clinks gets a full fucking page as well. What happened here? Removed suppressive fire and engulfing step facets. Removed tar bomb ability. Removed bone and arrow. Removed fucking Clinks altogether. What is happening? Everything is gone. Sure. Infernal Shred. New innate ability. Passive can't be leveled up. Clinks and his skeletons apply a stacking debuff that causes their attacks to pierce up 20% of the target's armor. Clinks applies 2% per attack, and skeletons apply 1%. Debuff lasts for 5 seconds. Doesn't affect the target's armor directly, simply improves attacks for Clinks and his skeletons only. So not for everyone. He's not Slardar. Before 2B gets any crazy ideas here. Stacking pierce 20% of the target's armor. Okay. Up to 20%. I mean, it's not that good. It stacks to go up to ignoring 20% of the target's armor. I mean, yeah. It does, however, probably work on buildings, doesn't it? Because it doesn't say that it doesn't work on buildings. So, yeah, that's kind of useful, I guess. It scales. Yeah, it scales when you hit, but it's still up to 20%, right? So, it scales into late game pretty well. When people have super high armor. Strafe Skeleton Archer's attack speed factor is decreased from 60 to 50. Searing Arrows returning as a base ability. Imbues his attacks with damage. Orb Walking on Clinks is back again. Skeleton Archers always fire Searing Arrows with 50% reduced damage. Mana cost is 10. Skeleton Archers target the enemy attacked by Clinks with Searing Arrows effect. Death Pact no longer creates Skeleton Archers. Okay. And Skeleton Walk, Skeleton Archer, Stats and Aghanim Scepter upgrade are now part of Skeleton Walk. Skeleton Archer duration increased, or rescaled from 15 to 30 to 20 to 30. Sure. Also applies to Burning Army. Burning Barrage no longer slows the targets. Right. And Burning Army spawn interval from 0.15 to 0.1, so it's faster. And one more skeleton. Burning Army is a little bit better. Monkeys just tested Brew, and the Fire Panda does 1000 DPS with level 10 talent and like 2 or 3 items. That doesn't sound nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't read all the numbers because there's a lot of fucking numbers here. But yeah, I bet. I bet it can fucking hurt. I will wait for him to show me that in a ranked game. I'll run into it. Clockwork can now be toggled on and off for the duration of the buff. Toggled. Wow, that's a huge buff to Clockwork Shard. So much more manageable now. That is huge. Overclocking. Rocket Flare cooldown increased from 3 to 3.5 seconds. Probably makes sense. Massive buff to a jetpack though. You can actually do so many cool things with that. Hop up, drop the cogs, and then stop and hit them, and then jump away again. That's so cool. CM base damage decreased by 2. Yeah, good riddance. Fuck her. Oh, she did get 2 int though. Damage unchanged. Fuck it. Never mind. Never mind. Nothing happened. CM got more int, so she can nuke more. Pretty useful, but also kind of straightforward. Damage increased by 1. Vacuum doesn't affect invulnerable. Willow, Sandra's hero. What happened here? Stun duration increased from 1.2 to 2.4 to 1.5 to 2.4. So quite a bit better on level 1. Terrorize. Jack's return speed is increased from 600 to 800. Oh, that's lovely. Getting Jax back faster so you can actually pop the Bedlam. And Cursed Crown AoE replaced with 15-second Terrorize cooldown. I think overall pretty nice buffs. Not crazy, but I mean 0.3 second stun on level 1 Cursed Crown is really good value. Now it might make sense to have just 1 value point. I mean, it already makes sense, but now it looks quite nice to just have 1 point in it, max the other abilities. Dawnbreaker, base damage increased by 1. Oh. Aghanim Scepter no longer reduces the airtime or channel time. Aghanim Scepter heal per pulse increase from 55 to 115 to 62. Yes, thank fuck, dude. Oh, finally. Finally nerf this fucking Dawnbreaker. I'm so tired of that Aghanim Scepter. Great. Great. I mean, this patch is hitting, man. It's hitting all the stuff that it needs to hit right now. Base strength increased by 1 on Dazzle. Same damage. Int down by 0.2 and damage gain down as well. Sure. Aghanim Shard heal amplifications. Honestly, with the Holy Locket buff, it makes sense. He was already very, very, very good in the previous patch. I think Dazzle Pickers should be happy that they get away with such a minor nerf and even getting buffed in their tankiness. DP, Witchcraft movement speed bonus changed from 0.5 per hero level to 0.75 plus 0.75 per level up. Ooh. Wow. Very nice. Very nice for her. So she's gonna be way faster. Way faster. But she doesn't have this here, though. Aghanim Scepter spirit bonus damage increased from 50 to 60%. Okay. Doom intelligence gain up by 0.2. Remove the Devil's Bargain facet. just that. Nothing new, just fuck you. However, Aghanim Scepter also increases the damage per second on Doom from 25 to 65 to 40 to 80. Yikes, dude. That's a lot of damage. Aghanim Scepter looking way better than before. Okay. Agi is down on DK. Bonus attack damage decreased from 20 to 140 to 20 to 110. Okay, fair. Breathe Fire damage reduction replaced with Breathe Fire cooldown. Breathe Fire damage and cast range and form replaced with 60% Breathe Fire damage cast range. Okay. Kind of whatever changes to DK. I mean, good nerfs, but not massive changes. Frost Arrow's movement slow from 10 to 40 to 15 to 45. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Level 1 arrow already slowing 15% is pretty good. Disable on marksmanship is also more limited now. You'd have to get even closer. Gust cost no mana is replaced with minus 25% Frost Arrow's mana cost. Ooh. Maybe you can just spam them to farm, even. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty little, but... yeah. This is big. This line right here is big. This is a very nice buff. Going from 10 to 15%, 25% slow on level 2 is a lot. Earth Spirit base damage decreased by 6. Damage level 1 is decreased. Removed Resonance, Stepping Stone, and Ready to Roll facets. Okay. Stone Remnant now passively grants 2.5% bonus attack damage per currently unused charge. Okay, that's a lot of damage, so never mind this part. Whenever Earthspit uses another ability on Stone Remnant, he gains 7.5% bonus attack damage for 10 seconds, doesn't stack. Max ability charges from increase from 7 plus 1 to 7 plus 1 per 4 level ups, okay. Cooldown reskilled, kind of whatever. Magnetic Grip can now target ally units by default with 550 to 700 cast range. Cannot pull allies that are affected by Leash, Root, Bind, Duel, Chronosphere, Black Hole, or if they have diarrhea. Aghanim Shard reworked, decreases cooldown by 3 seconds and it increased allied unit cast range and speed by 50%. Okay. I mean, seems like pretty big buffs for the Earth Spirit. Seems like pretty big buffs. What's his talents? Boulder Smash cooldown instead of grip. Rolling Boulder damage is replaced with Rolling Boulder damage from strength. Oh, that's kind of scaled pretty nice. And Boulder Smash cooldown with grip damage. Magnetize Undispellable replaced with Earth Spirit magnetizes himself. Applies Magnetize as at its current duration to enemy heroes around Earth Spirit, and can be refreshed with wow. So it's like a radiance kind of. He activates it, and you can't just dispel it and be rid of it because it's on him as well. I guess you can dispel him, but so he has it on himself as well. Interesting. Yeah, it's like a Sand King ulti, sort of. Or Leshrac ulti. Earthshaker, damage decreased from 110 to 290 to 100 to 80. Aghanim Shard no longer allows Fissure Walking. Echo Slam, damage decreased from 90 to 110 to 70 to 110. Yeah, level 1 Echo Slam was just crazy strong. Makes sense. It was so good.
The nightly 73 to celebrate the new patch carrot.
Yeah, new patch hitting us in the middle of the night. Sup, Donawar? Thank you for the sub, man. Level 20 enchant totem damage increased from 50 to 65. Whatever. Return Astral Spirit and move Astral Spirit sub-abilities can now be used while Elder Titan is disabled. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. He should be able to do that. That makes sense. And the movement speed per hero is increased. Natural order increased. Kind of minor buffs for ET. Nothing significant. Cooldown is decreased on the Flame Guard, making it a bit more reliable. Only 32 seconds cooldown, 18-second duration. Searing Chain duration is nerfed, and Searing Chain damage is also nerfed. Yeah, so maybe not as much around the Chain Gang gameplay. Overprotective Wisps, maximum Wisps from 4 to 3. Rabble Rouser, damage amplification changed from 10 plus 4% per Enchantress level to 4 plus 4% per Enchantress level up. Okay. Now also affects units that come under Enchantress control. Ooh! So her creeps are gonna do more damage to the enemy as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if she's actually getting nerfed. So far, that seems like a buff. This part is the buff. This is obviously a pretty nice nerf, but this is pretty useful for her. Creep attack damage bonus. Yeah, okay, this is where the counteract comes in, I guess. From 0 to 75 to 0 to 60. Yeah, offsetting that damage. Enchanted units may now be bound to a persistent key. Little friends affected creeps now gain damage buff from Rabble Rouser for the duration in case they didn't have it. Plus attack speed decreased from 100 to... Yeah, pretty big nerf. Enchantress creep armor replaced with 5 armor for Enchantress and her units. Requires at least 1 level of enchant. Untouchable attack speed slow replaced with 9 nature's attendant wisps. And the wisps are replaced with... she still looks very good to me. Yeah, she still looks very good to me overall. I mean, obviously I think that there are some good nerfs here, but Ench still looks very playable. Enigma, Aghanim Shards now also spawns an Eidolon if the target dies before the effect expires. Malphis instant damage from 50 to 60. Super small changes. Faces Void. Time dilation now always applies 1 instance of damage and slow in addition. Oh yeah. That's all I needed when I play Kess. More fucking slow. Slow per cooldown decrease from 7 to 10 to 4 to 7. DPS per cooldown. Yeah, I mean, you're getting 1 for free now, so it makes sense the numbers are down a little bit. But the... Oh, they nerfed the slow as well. Discount was crazy. 12% slow increase is a big nerf to go down to 8%. Sounds strong though. Now you always get something. You never have this, oh, I pressed time dilation, but nothing happened. Phantom base cooldown is also refreshed if Phantom target dies before the Phantom latches to it. Nice. That's good. Soulbind ability can now be reflected. Uh-oh. Yep, reflected spells now get cast onto both units affected by Soulbind. Okay. Yep. So Lotus against Soulbind is not gonna properly work. Because previously it didn't work against it for some reason. Dark Portrait, Illusion, outgoing damage increased or decreased from 150 to 125, but less damage taken as well. Okay, it's a little bit more reliable, but weaker Illusion. Movement speed duration decreased on the Rocket Barrage, still extremely good. And missile damage decreased. Shower still good. Still a good hero. Active cast range decreased from 75 to 300 to 50 to 200. Makes sense. Go Nuts was very OP. Mistwood's Wayfarer ability can no longer target trees affecting Acorn Shot or Bushwhack. Ah, yes. This could randomly cut down your tree that you bushwhacked an enemy to. So now it can't do that. It's just, you know, when someone hits her, it had a chance of destroying a tree that you needed. So that makes sense. Other than that, some talent changes don't look so special. Invoker, Aghanim Shard drag speed from 150 to 125. Still good, still very good. I mean, it's a super strong shard, the Wex shard. Mana cost is down on Alacrity, more cast range. Damage from Ice Wall is increased from 25 plus 5 times Exort to 24 plus 6 times Exort. Okay. Decent. Decent, but not very significant. More cooldown reduction on the Cold Snap, and Alacrity is buffed even more. I mean, it's nice, I guess, for buffing allies, but kind of whatever. Io gets +2 strength, -2 int. Mana cost is decreased on the spirits. Wow, cooldown is down from 22 to 15. Wow, spirits are way better. Okay. Less mana cost and way less cooldown. Seems really nice, especially early in laning stage from 22 to 15 on level 1. They're going to be useful already from the start now. Damage to strength. Spirit damage talent. Yeah, I think the mid IO players might bring back the IO again. I did see some players doing it, but they all failed. Now it might actually be playable. Jakiro should surely get nerfed, right? Dual Breath cooldown replaced with 60 Ice Path base damage. Attack range replaced with more attack speed slow. Yeah, it's definitely worse. Both of them. Ice Path base damage with Dual Breath cooldown. The attack speed slow with attack range. So you get your attack range pretty late now. You get it on the level 15. And Liquid Frost's Fire and Max Hell. Okay. Surprised he didn't get nerfed more. I mean, Jakiro is so strong in the current patch, but this is... You know, you're even stronger on level 25 than you were before, so not objectively even a nerf. Base agi is down for Juggernauts, -2. Mana cost is increased on Blade Fury, and Healing Ward hits to kill is only +1 instead of +2. Big nerfs to Jug. Pretty substantial. Weaker in laning stage, and a very, very useful talent gets a little bit weaker. Yeah, Blade Fury is kind of whatever change. Coddle, one more int. Damage on Blinding Light from 85 to 220 to 90 to 240. Chakra Magic, 75 to 300 mana restore, 90 to 300. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Will-O-Wisp damage increased from 75 to 85. Blinding Light. Wow, that Blinding Light can hurt a lot, man. The fuck? 90 more, it's a 330 damage nuke. Okay, pretty high damage. Now, the hero that matters. Yes! Let's see. One more strength. We take it. Cooldown reduction per level is increased from 0.2 to 0.25. Nice. Cooldown on level 1 from 7.8 to... Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, I mean, super fast swapping at level 30 if you manage to get there. But we should have Aghanims then anyway, so then it doesn't really matter. But still, very nice. Katana attack time improved from 2.0 to 1.8. Katana bonus agility damage decreased from 20% to 12%. So we hit faster. Pookie, you're gonna have to remake the fucking attack speed spreadsheet. You're gonna have to do it again. Pookie, we need your help. Kasura Katana, damage per second rescaled from 5 to 11 to 3 to 12. It's dead. Yeah, I mean, it sounds dead. 3 to 12. Okay. The active effect may only trigger up to a maximum of 500 stacks? What? What kind of lame bullshit is this? What the fuck? They put the fucking cap on this shit? You can't be serious. Nah, dude. How boring is that? Aghanim shard now also increases max stacks to 1000? What do you mean they put the fucking cap to it? Only on the active though? Yeah, but like, it was so cool. And now it's not cool. And putting a cap on it is not cool, man. That's boring. Falcon Rush no longer causes Kess to have a fixed attack rate or any interaction with attack speed. Echo attack damage decreased from 45 to 75 to 35 to 50. 50? Sounds weak. Echoes now have 50% reduced chance to proc random effects. So Maelstrom, less chance to proc. Same with Daedalus and everything else. Okay. I mean, Deso's still good, but that sounds shit for our Daedalus. Echoes can no longer trigger marks, but may still create... What do you mean it can't trigger? Oh, that ruined some of our combos, man. Oh, we can't do the Raven's Veil into the Echo Slash and the... Well, the Echo Slash into the Raven's Veil play. Okay. However, their chance to mark will be reduced from 18% to 7%. They have less chance to mark? Oh my god, what? The proc thing affects the fucking chance to mark? Oh my god. Rush speed is down as well? Oh fuck, guys, oh fuck. Marked parry stun duration decreased from 0. No, stop! He's already dead. Parry stun duration is down. Attack damage down. Replaced with 60 attack speed during Falcon Rush. Ah, fuck, dude. A good thing I'm gonna do a 24-hour frog stream, because being a bird sounds shit. They had it with a calculation and just threw it all out. Yeah, I see that. Sandra. Oh, sorry. I'm nerding too much. Oh my god, the slap go! $100 donation. Congrats on new amazing patch. Donating for a nice bottle of champagne for the New Year stream. Clicko if you need a suggestion. Live, you guys. Wow. Live. We will live. There might have been a love, but I love you too. We will also live until the end of the drunk stream on New Year's Eve, where we will see how things work out. Thank you so much, Snapco. Appreciate it. We will spend your money on alcohol and getting wasted. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support for the drunk stream coming up. But first, 24-hour stream on the 24th. Huge thanks, man. Huge thanks. And happy holidays to you, man. Konka. Damage increase from 80 to 320 to 110 to 320. And X marks the spot cooldown from 30 to 24. I mean, maybe support Konka can be played again. Maybe. Kess was busted when he first came, but the over-nerfing needs to stop. It's a fun hero. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, this is a painful... It's a painful patch. I mean, they did at least kind of buff when we have maxed out Kasurai Katana. It's 1% stronger than before. But then they took away... Man, why nerf the active of the Kasurai Katana? Literally nobody used this effectively. I mean... You can, but it's so hard to play correctly around due to the clunkiness of the ability. Why nerf it? It makes me sad. Okay, I swear, I'm done with Kess. I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. Let's go. Anyway, Legion Commander. Press the attack mana cost from 110 to 100. Yeah, I guess the attack speed thing, I'll have to try it and demo Kess later to see how it feels. We'll get to specific Kess testing later. Moment of Courage, 1.9, 0.7 to 1.7, 0.8. A little bit more balanced. Weaker on max level though. Edicts. Misanthropy. Duration is increased on Diabolic Edict from 6 to 7.5 seconds. So it's less DPS, right? Yeah. Yeah, because it's a fixed amount of explosions, so more duration means less DPS. Okay. That seems like a pretty well-targeted nerf, I would say. Radius on Split Earth from 135 to 10 to 150 to 10. Yeah, it was extremely hard to hit earlier. Lina 0.2 int gain and cast range increased by 150 on Laguna Blade. Pretty quality of life increase on the Laguna Blade range, but sort of nothing burger for Lina. Lion, mana cost on the Hex is decreased from 125 to 200 to 110 to 200. Finger Death cooldown decreased from 130 to 40, 120 to 40. Lone Druid. Oh, holy fuck. What? I'm still on Lone Druid. The fuck? The fuck is this, dude? Alright. So, base movement speed is down, base damage, yada yada. Remove the gift bearer, innate, not effective. Move to innate ability cannot be leveled up. So, summon spirit bearer is an innate. Entangle is an ability he has to level up now. Okay. Since the bear is now a hero, all unit-related changes move to a separate spirit bear section below. This section is for the summon ability changes only. See. Ask ChatGPT. Yeah, what the fuck? What is happening here, dude? I lost Lone Druid and to entangle. Oh, to entangle enemies once they gain 5 stacks of this ability. Entangle enemies are unable to move. Oh. So you need to get 5 stacks of the entangle ability first. Okay. I'm not gonna read all of how he works. Honestly, it's too much fucking Lone Druid text. I want to read the new hero. I'll take their word for it that, you know, he got some changes here. I trust it. It's Lone Druid, man. I'm just skipping ahead and reading. What the fuck is this? Now counts as a universal melee hero instead of a creep in the following cases. Bunch of fucking shit. And target ability. It can break smoke. Okay. Spirit Bearer will not provide charges for these spells. Wait, so it's a hero, but it doesn't give earn charges. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. And doesn't give flesh heap or int or any of these things. You want all the positives, but none of the negatives. I see how it is. Temporary attribute losses from things still work. Starts with TP scroll and cooldown the first time it's summoned. It gets a copy of its neutral item. It has a separate talent tree? Huh? Wait, what? The bear has its own fucking talent tree? It's fully... What? Demolish is in the innate? Wait, so it levels its own ability and stuff? The fuck am I watching? Basically playing 2 heroes? Yeah, I guess so. 30 damage talent seems pretty nice. Interesting. I mean, seems very cooked. Yeah, the talents all seem pretty good. They all seem pretty damn nice. I don't know. Legit playing a hero. I mean, seems nice for Lone Druid. We'll see how strong it is, but I would wager a bet that he might be pretty strong. Then again, he took some big movement speed nerf to himself. Lunar Orbit. This ability has basically always been dog shit. Collision damage increased from 22 to 40% to 28 to 40. Formation time from 1.2 to 0.9. The rotation radius is decreased. That's kind of nice. Actually good to have small radius. And collision radius is increased. Nice. I mean, might actually be good. Maybe it's actually worth. Demo the bear. You want me to demo the bear? Demo. Alright, let me see. Let me see. I'll have a look at it. Okay, so we summon the bear with our innate. And then we have the bear with leveled abilities because it's already level 30, but it can also pick its talent tree and stuff. Okay. And then ultimately it turns into pretty much the same thing as before. You have Savage Roar, you have Entangle. Doesn't seem like you have Demolish, right? It's bonus building damage. Yeah, okay, that's the Demolish here as an innate. Right. Yep. Okay. Bear no ulti. Activate the Entangle. So how does this even work? Let's make a dummy. Oh, so it's only when that's active that you can... Allows you to gain stacks. When cast, applies 2 stacks to each enemy in the area and 5 stacks to each enemy. To enemy creeps. Empowers Lone Druid for 10 seconds, making it apply 1 stack to each. Root damage per second. Stack duration. Enemies cannot gain stacks while entangled. I see. So basically, it's like Monkey King now. You're seeing a number above your head, and it will root you. And if you press it, oh my god, it's like, it's root on command, dude. What the fuck? You just press this? Okay, so this, if he attacks, he puts 1. If this attacks, he puts 1. And if he casts his ability, he puts 2. Basically, if you sneak up on someone and they don't have any, then immediately they kind of get rooted. Like this. Yo, this seems hard as fuck to run away from. It's like reliable perma-roots. I mean, at least it can't root while you're rooted, I guess. There has to be some overtime or overlap where we can run away. Okay. Yeah, so Echo Saber on the bear might be really strong, actually. Because that does mean that you get insta-root with the spell plus the Echo Saber double hit plus 1 hit from the hero. That's 5, and that's a root. Okay. Nasty. Luna lost her Eclipse CDR talent. Actually, it didn't lose it. It moved and gets beam damage. Might actually be... Nah, not nicer. It's weaker. Still pretty good, though. And then Lunar Blessing damage per level with Lunar Blessing damage. Okay. Nice. So she gets 30 immediately instead of having to level up to level 30. Lycan, wolf damage decreased from 23 to 53 to 22 to 52. Wow, massive nerf. 1 less damage per level? How are the Lycan players gonna play? Health bonus decreased by 250 to 450 to 225 to... I mean, most nothing changes, man. Sure. Base damage increase. He stole the damage from the wolves. Here it is. Diminishing return, no longer decreased number of attribute bonus, and reverse polarity cooldown is decreased by 5 seconds. Cool. Fleeting Fury Facet is gone. Oh, thank fuck. Thank God. I hate Marcy. I hate Marcy, man. Yeah, okay, nice. I mean, support Marcy I'm pretty cool with, but this core Marcy is so dull to play against. Contribute bonus damage versus heroes decrease from 15 or 10 to 25 to 5 to 20. Okay. And the arena blood cooldown reduction decrease from 20 to 16. Mana shield no longer benefits from mana cost reduction effects. Suck it, Dusa. And stone gaze duration replaced with grasp volley. 2 seconds duration. Should kind of just get nerfed. I haven't even seen a Medusa. Is Medusa played a lot in pro games right now? Because I haven't followed pro games that closely. Have you seen a lot of Medusa? I haven't seen a single fucking Medusa in so long. And here she just takes a little slap, you know, like, fuck you. When did I last see a Medusa, dude? It was played today. You saw at least one during Dream League? Okay. So it's played a little bit at least. Fair. More Meepo. No longer has decreased number of attribute bonus. Yeah, whatever. Second Starstorm damage decreased from 100% to 70 to 100%. Damage increase. Cooldown from 140 to 100 to 120 to 100. Sure. And level 20. Okay, she gets the Starstorm damage earlier. That's pretty sweet, actually. The 200 Starstorm damage on level 20 is a pretty good stat. That's pretty decent. Monkey King, base armor decreased by 1. Base attack time is faster. And attack speed is reduced by 5. Simeon Stride, no longer reduced stats. Stun duration from falling from a cut tree is decreased by 1 second as well. I mean, BAT is really nice. Yeah, Carry Monkey might be feeling a bit better. And Flow Adaptive Strike Stun is no longer exclusive to this facet. Oh shit! Morphling has the Adaptive Strike Stun again. Cast range decrease from 600, 900, 600 to 825. Now stuns the target for 0.5 seconds and up to blah blah blah. So Agimorph can still stun people again. Shit. Okay. Morphling buff. Seems like Carry Morph has the best of both worlds right now then. Feels pretty good. Murta got 0.2 int. Mana cost is decreased on the calling very slightly. Cast range is increased from 580 to 600. Wow, so generous. And health talent is replaced with attack speed talent. Maybe Carry Murta? Carry Murta, attack speed into Gunslinger. Pierced Veil duration and then Gunslinger again. It's decent. Decent. Might be play. Waga loses some int. Riptide damage is increased on Riptide from 25 to 55 to 30 to 60. And Deluge cooldown is increased from 10 to 7 to 13 to 7. Wow, they really don't want to see Deluge anymore. Ensnare can no longer target invulnerable units. We already saw that. Max HP region is decreased. Wow. Yeah, pretty good nerfs to Naga. I don't really love Naga, so completely fair. I want Carry Naga to be playable, and that's why Riptide needs to get buffed. I think it might need more than this, though. This is a pretty slight buff, but maybe it's enough with the Illusion. I mean, the thing is the Illusion lost vision as well, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think Carry Naga is back yet. Nature's Prophet minus 0.4 agi per level. Nice. Damage per level from 4.1 to 3.9. Why was it ever above 3 even? Why was it in 4.1 damage per level? What the fuck? Nature's Call. Did anyone remember that this ability exists? Mana cost is decreased. Radiant attack range is increased. Radiant damage is increased. Movement speed increased. And Curse of the Old Growth. I mean, granted, 0.4 less agi per level is decent. But I always feel like Nature's Prophet gets away with a slap on the wrist. He's been terrorizing pro games and high-level meta for so long. And it's still, like, he gets a fucking buff here, you know? It's like a pretty nice buff. He doesn't even need this ability. He's OP without it. I don't know. I mean, they did nerf the innate. 1% less damage per tree. I'm working my way through the patch. Profane potency AoE per kill from 40 to 35. HP region per kill decreased. Yikes. I already thought this was a sad thing. Thank you. Death Pulse heals increased. Shroud slow. Yada yada. Kind of whatever. Kind of whatever. Voidbringer no longer has decreased number. Yeah, okay. Same thing as everyone. No longer reduces the Night Stalker's health regen by 20% during the day. And Crippling Fear DPS is improved. It actually hurts quite a bit. Nyx Assassin bonus damage decreased from 20 to 15%. Stun duration increased from 0.4 to 1.6, 0.7 to 1.6. I mean, decent. Ogre Magi. More damage. Bloodlust cast range is increased. Very small change to Ogre. He's basically the same hero. Omni Knight got +1 armor. Okay, first boy to reap the bonus armor. Cooldown decreased from 55 to 40 to 50 to 35. No longer disabled by silence. Hey, that's something at least. Okay. Guardian Angel, cooldown decreased from 110 to 90 to 100 to 80. I mean, it's some nice changes, but yeah, I mean, maybe Omni Knight can actually be worth playing now. You know what? I think he's playable. I actually think he might be good even. 1 more armor. Quality of life change here. 5 seconds on this is pretty impactful. I think this is really big, and this can be pretty big too. 10 seconds less on your ulti cooldown. It's good. It's good. Oracle, same thing as everyone. Fate's Edict no longer has separate effects for allies and enemies. Always disarms the enemy and grants blah blah. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Ah. So we're going back to the old one. Hold up. It's the old Fate's Edict. Yeah. So wait, Oracle is a skill-based hero again? You don't just press W on everyone? Let's go. Fuck everyone who just pressed W and they're like, oh, there's no drawback. Oh boy, disarming your allies. Giving the enemy 100% magic resistance. Yeah, Oracle player, prepare to get yelled at. I'm gonna blame you for this lost team fight. If I get disarmed, I'm already like feeling, I can see it that right now, somewhere in a pub, there is some Legion commander dueling someone only to get disarmed by his fucking Oracle. Like, I got you, man, I got you. Pangolier, remove double jump and thunderbolt facets. Swashbuckle, cooldown is decreased. Briefly slows enemy movement speed. Sure. Shield crash, bunch of changes. Barrier changed per enemy hit to if any here. Okay, so it doesn't give more when he hits multiple heroes. It's just if any enemy hero is hit. Barrier duration is down by 4 seconds. No longer slows enemies. Okay, so it slows with... This seems nice. Nerfs to Pango, right? Looks like, at least. Cooldown reduction is pretty good for him, though. The cooldown reduction is huge, actually. Rolling Thunder duration is reskilled. Am I crazy? What's Pango's facets now, then? He has no facets? He's just facetless? Yeah, I thought there was some other ones as well that I was wondering. I see. They're just gonna take away all the facets bit by bit. Yeah. They're just gonna take them all away until none of us have a facet anymore. I see. Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens to PA. One of the worst heroes in the patch as well. Active movement speed increased from 3 to 12 to 6 to 15. That's decent. Phantom Strike, cooldown replaced with 2 charges. Ooh, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. You can blink in and blink away again. Or chase people twice. That's significant. That's actually pretty big. Yeah, carry PA players, enjoy. PA is definitely back with this, I would say. The blur change is nice, and this is very, very good. Phantom Lancer, agility increased from 2.8 to 3.4. Removed Divergence and Lancelot. Illusion Armament's ability reworked. Whenever an illusion of Phantom Lancer is created, it can't have less than 18% of Phantom Lancer's damage for 3 seconds. Oh? It can't have less than 18% of his damage? Okay. Damage increases by 2% for every 3 level ups. Phantom Lancer level ups. Oh. So if he W's onto someone, immediately his illusions are super strong. But then they get weaker and weaker over time. as I understand it. Yeah, or they get weaker after 3 seconds, rather. Phantom Rush no longer provides agility when active. Cooldown is 3 seconds cooldown? Provides 50% evasion while rushing. Oh boy. You do not want to be a range carry against a Phantom Lancer then. Okay. No longer has a 2-second linger effect. Evasion is lost once the target is reached or the rush is cancelled. Damage changed. And a bunch of talent changes. Interesting. Interesting. Any super interesting thing in talents? Juxtaposing illusion damage taken. Wow, that seems like a really good talent right there on 20. Damage reduction. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, PL seems very different now. Health costs per second decrease from 6% to 5%. Base damage from 14 to 32. In 30. Max damage. Minor buff, but also kind of nerf to the Phoenix. Kind of whatever. AoE per slam decreased 25 to 20%. Puckish no longer applies when disjointing attacks from... Yes! Fuck you, Puck. Thank God. Nerf the fucking Puck, dude. Remaining Rift cooldown reduction is also nerfed. Okay. Nice. Damage to heal is decreased. Damage to mana also decreased. There. Ooh. Exciting changes on his talents. Returning spell damage decreased from 20 to 16%. So both Puck and Queen are nerfed. Storm Surge cooldown reduction from 2.5 to 2. Chance to strike from 8. Storm Surge might be good. Might be good now. Might be good. Removed Contract Trailer and the Exterminator. Backstab no longer levels with Cloak and Dagger. Agility damage multiplier rescale from 0.55 to 1.6 to 0.6 plus 0.05 per Ricky level up. Now works on allies. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So he can deny with it. Damage is done as a separate instance and instead of part of the attack. So it doesn't scale with the crits, but okay. Blink Strike, 2 charges, 25 to 13 base restore time. Replaced with... Oh, so he got the PA Blink. Interesting. And then bonus magic damage replaced with bonus physical damage instead. So maybe you can crit that then, since you have the bonus physical damage, even if you lost the other damage. Trickster trades... seems to be largely the same, even though there's a lot of changes. Right. And then Aghanim Scepter slightly reworked, no longer increased the number of targets attacked, but also allows to hide within allied creeps. Increases the ability's duration by 1 and attack count by 2, but only when Ricky hides within an ally. Right, it's movement speed to the ally Ricky is hiding in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Soxy, come here. Yo, you can come here and help the patch reading, Soxy. Yo, hi. My assistant dog. Very good. Any good changes, Soxy, to the patch? Hi. Do I smell like whiskey? Yeah. What else do we have? Some talent changes. Wheel of Wonder, mana cost is decreased. Damage is increased on Rubik. Damage level 1. It's only 1. Land sub ability no longer cancels channeling or interrupted movement. Still cute. Yo, she's... And telekinesis stun duration replaced with Fade Bolt damage reduction. Ooh. He's the illusion solution. The guy who's gonna fix the illusions, guys. It's Rubik. You Fade Bolt people, and then the illusions do no damage. There we go. Sand King just got some talent changes. Burst Strike cooldown reduction. And then nerfed. Meh. SD surely got nerfed. He was so strong. Bonus base damage decreased from 25 to 70 to 20 to 65. Yep. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Shadow Fiend, agi gain up by 0.1. Souls on hero kills increase. It's really kind of whatever changes. Massive Serpent Ward goes from being 8x to being 10x to being 9x. Maybe this is the sweet spot, I guess. Shackle total damage and heal increased from 70 to 280 to 100 to 280. Cooldown is slightly down. Meh. It's kind of whatever. Still the same. Arcane Curse, Silencer, a silenced multiplier from 1.5 to 1.25. Int deal increased from 1 to 4 to 2 to 5. Hold up. Let him cook. The duration from 20 to 35 to 10 to 40. Yo. Science are actually getting better? Arcane Curse, penalty, multiplier. I mean, this kind of sucks though. But yeah, the glaives actually better. Would you look at that? And Skywrath loses his ability to chain silence people even more. Passive shot nerf is actually buffed. Okay. Yeah, maybe you take that instead. Take the slow instead of the seal now. Puddle radius is increased. Aghanim scepter puddle crush radius decreased. Basho deep is nerfed. Yeah, we've seen a lot of slaughter and IMMOR. Doesn't surprise me. Removed leeching leash and dark reef renegade facets. Removed Barracuda innate ability. Effect moved to the ultimate. Oh, thank God! No more level 1 Slark dewarding stuff. It was so stupid that he had it on level 1. So Essence Shift is a basic ability improved by his level. Very nice. And Saltwater Shiv. What the hell is this? New basic ability, passive autocast attack modifier. Slark slices an enemy hero with a salty shiv, stealing the target's 3 movement speed, 3 health regen, and 3 to 6% of their health restoration. Each subsequent use of the saltwater shiv refreshes the duration of all the shiv stacks. Steal duration 6 to 12 seconds, mana cost 20, cooldown 10 to 4 seconds. Not breakable, not disabled, or disabled by silence, has no stack limit and ignores attack backswing. Okay. Sounds very nice. Enemies with health restoration below 100% will not lose health from health restoration sources. Okay. Yeah, I guess. It's squirrely. Shadow Dance now passively provides movement speed and health regen when unseen. Yeah. Thank God, dude. Thank God. Death Shroud is also nerfed. Oh, that's very good. I am not a fan of the 9 class Slark style. So annoying to play against. Seems so annoying to play against. Yeah, always. Snapfire, Buckshot now affects only attacks made on enemy heroes. Oh, so it's not gonna grief you're CSing. Attacks on non-heroes can still ricochet and miss, but they won't do extra damage or glance chance. Okay. Cookie is more mana cost, a little bit nerfed. And Little Shredder, also nerfed. Assassinate can no longer target invulnerable. Attack damage increased from 100% to 100 to 120. Spectre is an agi hero now. Let's go. Yeah, a bunch of stat changes to go with that. Desolate is an innate now. Improves with your level. Spectral Dagger. Spectre's Illusion now benefit from Shadow Path. Shadow Step is a basic ability. Thrusts an uncontrollable illusion which follows the target and attacks it for % of damage. Illusion exists for up to 5 seconds upon reaching target and takes 200% damage. Cast range, huh? Yeah, sounds like she's gonna hunt people. Sounds like she's gonna hunt people now. Not just haunt people. Min radius 300 to 350. Reality can be cast with to no effect. Distinct sound between cast on Shadow Step and Haunt Illusions. 0.2 second travel time to reach the target. Is invulnerable during this time. Wait, she has iframes now? Oh, she can game with that. Not disabled by roots. Always destroys the target illusion. Haunt is the ultimate ability. Okay. Ah. Aghanim Scepter reduces the Haunt cooldown by 20 seconds when reality is used on Haunt Illusion for the first time per Haunt cast. Enemies are feared away from Spectre for 1.5 seconds. 50% reduced movement speed in a 400 AoE around the target illusion. Ah. So she can jump in and fear you immediately. Scary. The Aghanim seems good. Cooldown reduction and you get a fear? Seems pretty good. Can Assassinate proc the Silver Edge slow? Yes. Assassinate works with the Silver Edge. So you can slow someone to 200 movement speed from super far away. Stun duration increased. Oh, Soxy, she's laughing with you, not at you. Charge loss on death from 3 to 2 on Storm. Attack speed slow. It's increased. Wow, Storm getting buffed? That actually surprises me. Aghanim Scepter no longer... Yeah, okay, whatever. Aghanim Scepter cast range bonus changed from 350 to 25%. Decreased from 350 to 150. Aghanim Scepter now also increases projectile speed. Huh. I guess the hammer is faster. It's kind of good. It is way less range. But a faster hammer is decent. Still probably not worth going Aghanim some Sven though. The cleave is rescaled. 60% cleave on level 1. Wow. That's almost level 2 cleave on level 1 already. Feels good. And Warcry slightly buffed. Techies more agi. Okay. Whatever change on the talent. TA armor reduction decreased from 3.5 to 8 to 2 to 8. Damage increase from 55 or decrease from 55 to 200. Yeah, okay, numbers are nicer now. The trap has more damage. And the projection damage increase as well. I mean, I like these numbers more. It looks cleaner, but kind of whatever for TA as well, to be honest. None of this is gonna massively change how she's played or where she's played. I want TA to go back to being a mid-hero, but she's still a carry with these overall things. It does mean that she's quite a lot weaker on safe lane though. I mean, 2 minus armor instead of 3.5 is a massive thing. So yeah, I don't know. She's not gonna be a meta hero, I don't think. Especially with some of the other buffs we are seeing. Other heroes just look better. Illusions that are outside 1200 radius no longer have a damage penalty. Damage increase for illusions within 1200 radius increased from 25% to 60%. Conjure image massively weakened though. But I mean, like Manta style is way better for him now then. 60%? I mean, that sounds crazy, dude. That sounds crazy, like an innate. Yeah, we'll see about that. It sounds like it will be really, really strong, but probably feels awful as well to begin with. Damage rescale on the Gush. Stronger now. 280 damage. Anchor Smash damage. 48 to 180 to 50 to 200. Okay, Tide getting some damage ups. More slow on the Gush. Anchor Smash damage reduction. Oh, that's so early to get damage reduction? Level 10? And Ravage cooldown level 15 already. Blubber effects triggers Anchor Smash. Oh. Wait, what? So when Blubber happens, you automatically Anchor Smash? Curious. Huh? Tide seems very buffed. It seems very buffed. Timbersaw, please got him. 5 less movement speed, 3 whirling damage, -2 per tree. Max stacks decrease from 12 to 42 to 10 to 40. It's fucking nothing, dude. Oh my god. Kess gets fucking gutted, but Timbersaw, literally 78 games, he was picked or banned 78 out of 78 games. In, I think it was Dream League, or at least recent pro game. Timbersaw, this motherfucker, he gets these changes, -5 movement speed on a hero who fucking jumps all the time anyway, and -2 damage per tree? Bruh. Bruh, this does nothing. Timber is going to be one of the best heroes in this patch as well. And so will Jakiro. Yeah, two of the big bully heroes are still big bullies, for sure. Can't wait to see a Treant carry. Treant carry. We'll get there, I guess. More mana cost reduction. Okay. And massive in talent. Holy fuck. I mean, nobody takes the defense matrix, so feels good. He has 2 choices now on level 25 at least. Tiny gets more or more strength. Thunderation now applies its stun in aura as an aura in the area. As a result, no longer affected by status resistance. Grow movement speed. Alright. What's this carry Treant I hear? Let me see. Removed primeval power and sapling facets. Nature Sky is no longer upgraded with Aghanim's shard. Now can be activated while tree walking to make Treant invisible. Okay, so it's like the old Nature Skies. Nature's Craft no longer does 50% more damage and slow when touching a tree. Damage, okay, so maybe a little bit nicer to farm with now. Not really, but creep penalty is down. Yeah, so it's nice to farm with. Leech Seed, passive autocasts attack modifier. Treant Protector attacks plant a life-sapping seed in an enemy unit. In an enemy unit? Dealing an extra 20 to 80 magic damage. The enemy is bound for 0.9 to 1.5 seconds and emits 2 healing pulses, one upon application and one upon expiration. Healing up to 5 allies within 650 units for blah blah blah. Damage. Oh! Of the plus 20% of the damage dealt by the attack. Oh! Ah, I see. So if you hit really hard, you heal a lot. You're basically life-stealing for yourself and your team. Ah, that's... okay. Sure. It's still garbage. I mean, it would be nice if you had primeval power still. Living armor no longer grants bonus armor. Well then. Okay. No, just living now. Now grants damage block. Okay, so it's the old kind of thing. Yep. Damage block instead. Each blah blah blah. Heal ends earlier if the damage block is. So basically reverting to the old one. Sure. Overgrowth now upgraded with Aghanim Scepter decreases the cooldown from 110 to 90 to 80 to 60. When casting Overgrowth, Treant Protector draws power from the earth, becoming massive for 16 seconds, gaining 100% more strength, phased movement speed, or phased movement, and a splashing attack that deals 60% of attack damage in 300 radius. While large, he has a fixed movement speed of 345. So do I, while large. The buff is undispellable. The fuck? It's Deadwood. He's coming. The Ents go to war. Ice in the forest now granted by Aghanim's shard? Yo! Wait, what? Do they have a duration or anything? Or do they just last? Yeah? Mana cost, cast range, overgrowth no longer applied to around... Okay, same as... Okay, yeah. Thank fuck, dude. Otherwise, I was about to say, best fucking shard in the game. But okay, 5 minutes. Still pretty damn good shard. Not gonna lie. Mana cost is extremely low as well. Cast range is better on it. Okay. And then some talent changes. Fair play. I mean, I need to see the large... When casting Overgrowth. So it's if you have Aghanim Scepter. I have to do this one-handed because I have a dog in my hand. He's falling asleep in my hand right now. Alright, give me Scepter. I'm good. Holy shit, we're massive. I mean,
Trees are not so good with
that's pretty large. The cooldown is so low on it as well, 60 seconds. He gains phased movement with a fixed speed of 345, so you can't really go faster or slower though. Interesting. Yeah, obviously we can be larger with BKB and all that. Yeah, some insane though, insane HP and stuff. 100% bonus strength. That's fucking crazy. Troll Warlord bonus armor increase from 2 to 5 to 3 to 6. And some minor buffs to his talents. Gather radius is nerfed on Tusk's Snowball. Bonus damage on the punch is increased from 50 to 100 to 60 to 120. Unlord gets a little bit of stat buff. Cast range increase on the Firestorm to be max always. And the talents, they're very minor changes. Soul Rip cooldown decreased from, okay, still scales to 6 though. Still scales to 6. 6 means it can't be lowered. Yeah, exactly. So Treant will always be moving at a stable speed, not going faster or slower. Iron Shard reworked applies 3 Fury Swipe stacks to each affected enemy of Earth Shock. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, that sounds way worse. Sounds way worse overall. Cooldown is decreased on this. Maul is health damage. I guess that talent might be nice though. The left level 20 talent is probably pretty good. Yeah, no short and radius. It's gonna be a big nerf to Ursa though. Magic Missile, less cooldown on level 1, but more cooldown on level 4 than before. So a bit of a nerf to mid-game, late-game Revenge. Venomancer. Plague Carrier, Plague Wards created by Venomous Gale have 75% of health and damage instead of 100%. And nerf to Septic Shock. Viper, time to max effect is increased by 1. Mana cost is decreased on poison attack. Probably fine. Visage, I haven't seen this hero in forever, pretty much. Still won't see him. Movement speed drain increased from 24 to 30. Familiars now have their own copy of Gravekeeper's Close, visual only. Okay, nice. Familiars now have their own ability to independently recall it to Visage. The altcast's behavior on Visage is unchanged. Third familiar gained by level 25 is not automatically added to existing control group when created. Yeah. And then Gravekeeper's armor with the cloak time. I mean, the movement speed drain is nice. 6% more might make a bit of a difference, but yeah, not a massive change for Visage for sure. Lance duration is down to 1.75. Small nerfs to Void Spirit. Golem plus 5-second cooldown. And instead of, less attack speed, instead of summoning a golem on level 20, you get damage resistance for chaotic offer. Oh, damage resistance? So all damage resistance. Magic resistance replaced with plus 3 fatal bond targets. Lame. Chaotic offering armor replaced with summon golem death. I mean, this is pretty big getting this talent on level 20, not gonna lie. Instead of getting an extra golem on death, having damage reduction on your golem already, I think is better. It's just overall damage resistance, so it's gonna work against all damage. Swarm attack damage is improved slightly. Aghanim Scepter now also reduces cooldown. Yeah, maybe Support Weaver will come back one day. Could be in this patch. Wind Ranger gets more agi. And Gale Force is slightly nerfed. Sure. Base damage for Winter Wyvern. Base attack range is increased. Okay. Kinda nice. 25 more range on Wyvern is pretty good. Arctic Burn range. Okay, so loses range in the queue at least. To be the same as usual. Malpractice bursts damage does not apply from non-hero units. Yeah, it probably shouldn't. That was probably not good. Voodoo Restoration activation mana costs is only 25 now. Mana cost per second from 8 to 20 to... Yo, what the fuck? Massive buff to Witch Doctor W. What the fuck? I'm kind of drowsy sitting here reading. I'm actually really tired and stuff, but... This woke me up reading these fucking numbers. Big buff to that shit. Maledict now also affects player-controlled creeps. Ooh, very nice. Aghanim Scepter bounce radius decreased. Sure. Yeah, I think Witch Doctor. Go for the Holy Locket. Wraith King impact damage from 75 to 120, 8140. Super small changes to Wraith King. And Arc Lightning, 5 to 15 targets, 5 to 11 targets. Alright, we made it through the patch. Ultimately, very small change to Zeus as well. Very, very small. Alright, well, that was the patch reading. Unfortunately, this kind of hits as my daily rhythm is bedtime and my voice being pretty dead from sitting here and reading patch. How long did it take us? 3 hours? I mean, that's a sizable, respectable patch. That's sizable and respectable. Keep scrolling. There's more quality life stuff below. There's nothing below this. Not that I can scroll into, at least. You probably mean the changes that were above. But yeah, I think some of the changes I don't really make sense of. To give my short summary here, overall, I like a lot of the changes. I do think some of the stuff doesn't make sense, but ultimately, we'll have to see how this patch settles. Definitely, it's going to shake a lot of stuff up, and that's really what we needed. I think Dota as a whole needed stuff to change. I mean, I can't wait to try Silver Edge Sniper. I think it's going to be insane. I recommend you guys go and do it as well if you're a sniper player. Overall, you know, the implication of some of the stuff like the gold formula on assists and so on will really just play out in time as we play. And yeah, the new hero. New hero is quite interesting. Yeah, you can party demo now, which is kind of nice. We tried it earlier at the start of the stream. Sandra and I were demoing out the new hero. So if you want to see that, you can rewind the current VOD. I'm about to head off. I'll be back tomorrow. Gonna play fuck ton of Dota tomorrow. So I'll see you with that then. But thank you guys for watching. Big shout out to all of you for hanging out. Extra big shout out to the Snapco. Thank you for the $100 donation, dude.